breeze, light breezes, high intensity inside the jungle, and we're pleased to present it to you. And we've been here for the first two, as I mentioned, third time in the year. We were here January 2nd. Then we saw them in the AFC Championship game at Arrowhead. The Bengals advancing on to take on the Rams. And here we go. Butker kicks it away. Travion Williams is the deep man with no chance to even get a handle on it. And we'll begin.
Well, see, Washington and the Giants just tied. I guess that's not too bad. It can help you or hurt you. It really all just depends. All right, Bengals getting the ball first here. Let me rush and get my stream up on my phone. I was a little late getting on. I was in the living room because they had the Giants game on the TV because it came on Fox, and I was sitting here getting set up for Bengals and Chiefs. Bengals broke out the orange unis today, just like last year against the Chiefs in the regular season. Piron gets 2. Oh, rematch of the AFC Championship. And a late season game last year that the Bengals won to clinch their division. Shocked us all, I know. Levi Catton, what's up, bro?
When he had the hip injury, right? It was a fractured hip. He played 6 quarters with it, Jim, before they ended up putting him on IR. And he had 13 catches for 246 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's good even when he's hurt. He's a huge difference maker.
Well, we saw it was for 266 in the game January 2nd here against the Chiefs. Here's Burrow throwing on second down. And that goes to Hurst, his tight end, who's been a nice addition this season.
See, Garoppolo got hurt for the 40. Yeah, the 49ers are fucked. Today, anyway. Hopefully, Garoppolo's not out long term. Although they can ride this running game. They just ran for a big first down.
One of the great units on the offensive side in the Bengals, but Spagnuolo's always had a way of figuring out a way to come up in a big game. Obviously, the Bengals have had their number, but in other ones, today it's hard. You can't play man-to-man coverage.
The only team that has the Chiefs' number is the Bengals. They've won 2 in a row with Kansas City. Burrow under pressure. Checks it to Piron. He's going to get a block and a first. Yeah, a little more.
Piron coming on here with the Joe Mixon injury, and this is really what he provides. He's very sound all the way. Doesn't have quite the same juice as Mixon, but last 2 games, 8 receptions, 87 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And to have the depth of that position, huge.
Well, he played at Oklahoma with Mixon. And you might recall in the AFC Championship game last year when they were down 21-3 in the second. He actually caught a 41-yard touchdown pass to get that game to 21-10.
Oh, Hayden Hurst. First down, got his legs taken out from under him.
It's a good read. You're going to go up. Chase can go in or out. Breaks out, and Hurst with a really good offseason pick. And how about the little drama? Just gets Pat's John saying that. The little drama this week. Justin Reed, the safety for the Chiefs, coming out and saying, yeah, he's a little finesse player.
Well, he didn't have his name right either. Colin Higby, who he had faced last week. So
Quarterback sneak on a 2nd and 1, first down.
Keeps it for the first down.
Yeah, Hurst didn't like it. He was like, all right, I'll be here.
How much does that play into a game once you actually start? All that pregame smack and interpretations or misinterpretations.
It doesn't do a ton. What it does, though, is you never want to rile up an opponent in general, right? You want them to be not at their best, and as soon as they take offense to anything, you're going to see the guy play a little bit harder if it's possible, right? Not every player. Most of these guys are
almost right. You see it over and over in the NFL. A team that talks shit usually gets beat. That happens for a reason.
So you got Cincinnati with 3 consecutive wins coming into this game, and after that 0-2 start, we saw them lose week 2 to Dallas in overtime, and they've won 7 out of 9 since.
Yeah, and you got to give credit right there. Zach Taylor did a wonderful job. Him and Brian Callahan, the offensive coordinator, have just simplified. They almost lined up and said, we're going to run the ball straight and then take our shots down the field. They've really throttled that back. They still take shots, but they're a lot more multiple, especially in the run game. And they're getting the ball underneath a little more, and that's really helped.
Chase is not on the field for the snap, 2nd and 6.
Draw to Piron. Big hole opens up. First down. Plowing through tackles.
And we'll spot it close to the 34-yard line. Running up the middle first, Ted Karras, one of those
Still no Mixon today.
It's a wham block. His job is to go block Chris Jones, and you can do it when he doesn't see it coming. And this is the diversity, as Wilcox, 84th tight end, does that they really started coming up with. It's a diverse run game in shotgun. They run shotgun more, but they're running it unique ways, and that's helpful.
So Chase back in at the top. First and 10. Here's Burrow with time. Finds a target at the 20.
Joe Burrow's dealing, and they're running the ball.
The backup tight end with his 7th catch of the year. That's it. This one goes for 14.
This is where great quarterbacks separate. Right there, Burrow looking left. His eyes are looking left. He's going to throw it back here. So he moves the defense and creates the window so Wilcox can get in there.
Chase, McDuffie on him, the rookie.
Chase is back this week. Could have played last week, but they said they wanted to play it cautious with him. That was probably smart. Save him for this game. You need all hands on deck when you're playing Kansas City, and you got to play near perfect to even have a chance. Oh, first and goal at the 4. He found Boyd over the middle.
Watch this right here. Go ahead and run that. He's going to throw this ball right in the middle. And when he lets go of that ball, he beats him and the safety. And that's a really difficult throw. Because Willie Gay Jr. was going to be able to get there, but he couldn't. And you have to have eyes to hold him. And that also fit it in. Good job by Boyd flattening it off.
What an impressive opening drive. 6 minutes long. First and goal from the 4.
A lot of people are picking the Bengals this week. Surprisingly, that's...
I would pick the Chiefs, but I'm not surprised that the Bengals are playing this well.
First and goal, Burrow.
Oh, dropped by P-Ron. Would have been tackled anyway.
Justin Reed in on coverage.
First and goal 49ers despite Garoppolo being out. Just happened to glance over and catch that.
Since week 4, they've converted in 23 red zone trips, 20 touchdowns. That's 87% of the time they're scoring a touchdown, which is way ahead of anybody else in the league. And they're number 2 overall this year.
It's been interesting, and we'll talk about it later. The Chiefs have struggled of late in the red zone, including only 1 touchdown in 6 trips last week. Let's see if the Bengals can finish the deal. Second and goal from the
Burrow's going to keep it and run it in. Touchdown. They kind of surprised him on these second downs with Burrow keeping the ball. One on the sneak and then there on a straight draw. I wouldn't have expected that.
This is a designed quarterback draw. The double team on 99 right there. Saunders creates the window.
Yep, that's touchdown.
Have to look at that again. I think it was in, but
He's in. Touchdown.
I think it was close, but I think it broke the plane. Four of those impressive blocks in there, including Bolson.
Yeah, that worked. I didn't think that had any chance when he took off up the middle. Dove low, kept his knees off the ground, and got in.
unbelievable when they get a lead. 12-0 since week 6 last year. If they get
12-0 with a lead since last season, the Bengals are. Well, 7-0. They got the early lead here.
That ties the most ever by a Cincinnati quarterback. Jack Thompson at 79, just tied his record with 7 by Cincinnati.
I know they'll hot games all the time and go, oh boy, this is going to be a shootout. It's going to be a shootout. And then the final score is like 21-18 or something, 21-17. I actually think this one really could be a shootout. How are you going to stop Kansas City consistently all day? The Bengals are good, but you can't stop the Chiefs consistently, and the Bengals just march right down the field. So this could be one of those high-scoring games that you hear about that usually never happen. there to see how my cat's doing because we bought a Christmas tree and we haven't gotten out of the box yet because Ozzy won't stop laying on the box and we don't have the heart to kick him off of it. Chiefs haven't won in Cincinnati since '84. Now that's fucking wild right there. To not win there since '84. Hell, everybody beat the Bengals since '84. Shit. From like fucking 1990 to like 2004, everybody beat them. Repeatedly. They were the fucking Detroit Lions of the AFC for a long time.
Stadium for so long, the founder of the Bengals. This stadium opened back in the year 2000. Burrow 5 out of 6 passing on that opening drive, and he scores from 4 yards out.
Wow, short kickoff.
Here on the return, Pacheco starts at running back for Kansas City. Meets contact pretty quickly at about the 25. Will bring out Patrick Mahomes. Leads the NFL in so many different categories. Passing yards, touchdown passes with 29, on and on. He's thrown for 300 yards. This is something to consider. 6 consecutive games coming into this one. And the Bengals have not allowed a 300-yard pass for the whole year and did not allow Mahomes in either of the 2 matchups at the end of last season to get the 300 number. But he's got 6 straight going. Here's a 1st and 10.
Chiefs come out running.
Pacheco running behind Allegretti, who gets to start with Tooney out. Inactive. What's Andy Reid's game plan here today?
Well, you just saw right there. Last year when you go look at the championship game, Cincinnati dared them to run. On 2nd down, they dropped 8 players a ton. We're going to talk about it. Andy Reid spent the offseason coming up with new plays. They're going to get guys all up in the line, and they just rush 3, and they're daring to run the ball. They need to be patient today. Patience is the key for the quarterback and Andy Reid.
There's a 2nd and 6.
Little screen.
Pacheco. There you go, Tony.
Good blocks. Oh, if he could have missed that tackle there.
Tooney is out with an ankle. It's a late development. Gain of 16 on this one, Tony.
Yeah, and get it to the back on 2nd down. That's the key. That's the patience. It's like screens, runs. Dare these guys to have to come after you. Nobody wants to pressure Kansas City. They want to throw it all the time, but Mahomes does a good job of the screen.
Tua's 1 of 5 for 75 yards and a touchdown.
Here is 1st and 10. Of course, I can think of a few teams that would like to put and squelch that dynasty.
Mahomes wanted to go deep, but he checks it down. Now the Bengals are all over it. Hilton made a good tackle.
What a tackle. Hilton, very underrated in this league. Lou Anarumo.
And this is one of the best coaches in the National Football League. And what he's done, he doesn't have the best corners per se in the world. Mike Hilton's a great slot. But you called it. Nobody throws for 300 yards on these guys. Quarterback rating is so low. It's like iron meets iron. You're going against the best. And these guys do it without a ton of like high-level talent. Really impressive.
Another screen.
They get it over to Fultz, and he's going to get.
Chiefs are playing small ball right now.
Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, they have 10-win season streak of 8 in a row, okay? The only teams who have ever done that, it's the Brady, Belichick Patriots, the 49ers with Walsh, Seifert, Montana Young, Peyton Manning, and you see Andy Reid right there, Peyton Manning, Benji, Staubach, Landry, and then you got Andy Reid and Mahomes. This is literally rare territory when a great coach meets.
Yeah, the Chiefs have all these winning seasons, all these divisions, championship games, Super Bowl appearances, but they got 1 ring to show for it, Tony. They're not a dynasty. Ooh, missed tackle, Juju.
That's Juju Smith-Schuster picking up the 1st down.
A small ball paying off for the Chiefs.
And the Chiefs move the chains, pick up a 19 on that one.
The left side right there, Smith-Schuster goes against Hilton.
Hilton was way out of position there.
And this is really what Smith-Schuster's good at. He's like the top 10 in the league in yards after the catch. You see right there, he's really settled into his role here. And very
Josh Jacobs just fumbled in the Raiders game.
physical football player for a wide receiver.
Coming off that gruesome concussion suffered against Jacksonville a few weeks back. At the 29, they'll go Brown.
McKinnon. Gain of 14. Still trying to, yeah, okay, they'll give him about 15. And he's shit-talking with Von Bill. Don't get a dumb penalty.
You're going to watch the right side of the line. Smith, look at this. Just Wiley, yes, Wiley comes down. And this is the biggest difference.
Chiefs are getting better about running the ball. They really are. I think they understand that their defense is mid most of the time, so it's better to be balanced on offense, choose some clock, keep them off the field, especially in a game like this. McKinnon again, in a 6. Shows you how much respect the Bengals are giving the Chiefs passing game. 2 plays in a row, McKinnon doesn't get touched till he's 6 yards down the field because everybody's dropping. Everybody's playing the pass. Looking for Kelsey, who hasn't caught a ball yet. I'm surprised. Yet. Might get another 3-touchdown game today. Those are becoming routine for him. Got a feeling these teams are going to see each other again. Kelsey might be wide open right here. He was looking that way. He wants Kelsey, but it's not there, and he's getting rushed away. Throws it out. 3rd down. Kelsey was definitely the primary there. You could see his eyes.
Now this is where the Bengals have come on. It's just they rotate 3 guys inside a lot. Hill, Reeder, Tupou, and they do a good job. Hubbard heading on the outside. There's the enemy right there. He's come up with some incredible plays. Every week he comes up with one.
Look for something up the middle here. Something short up the middle. They're going to send Kelsey out wide, and it's going to be like something underneath. It is. Oh, batted down. Oh, I told you, though. I knew where they were going. I pulled a Romo. Chiefs love doing that little shit where they slip something in underneath. Yeah, that was going to be a touchdown. Bengals, it looked like. If that dude could have run it all the way back.
A huge stop. That's one of those things you almost talk about. You had to get red zone stops. Lou Anarumo said, you got to stop in the red zone. They're going to move the ball, a batted ball down.
Had Kelsey go out wide, cut back in, and try to hit him underneath. Got batted down. But it's a field goal, so 7-3, but advantage Bengals. And there's a fight after the field goal. Oh, I'm starting to get a... Yeah, KC Bengals is becoming rather juicy. Like Cowboys Niners from the early 90s juicy.
The last 3 teams to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. KC twice, Cincinnati last year.
And KC's got 2 in a row on them. They're the only ones that could say they've done that to the Mahomes era Chiefs. Well, Brady, when he was still in New England, the Patriots beat him 2 times in a row at one point. So you're in rare company there. Denver Broncos couldn't pay for a fucking chance to beat the Chiefs. Look up Tataria. What the fuck is that? Yeah, what he said, everybody. Look that up and tell me what it is. I'm watching foosball. Not talking much about red zone right now because it's a lot of Rams Seahawks. Here come the 49ers with a 3-point lead. No Jimmy Garoppolo. Ayuk's having a good game. It's the old saying, familiarity breeds contempt. That's what you're having with the Bengals and the Chiefs and the Chiefs and the Bills and the Chiefs and the Ravens. Because everybody's tired of having to deal with the fucking Chiefs late in the season, in January. But that's just the way it's been for the last 5 years.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by FedEx, where now meets next. USAA, serving the military community for 100 years. And by Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan reminds you great things happen.
There's a QB for the Niners. I can't see his fucking name. I think it is Purdy.
That was January 30th of this year.
Number 13, whoever the fuck that is.
Bengals came back, game went to overtime, and Evan McPherson kicked the game-winning 31-yarder to send the Bengals to Los Angeles.
And the Bengals really let me down by not winning that fucking Super Bowl because the Rams were a bullshit super team, and now look at them. Fluke fucking Super Bowl, one-hit wonder, like the Eagles 5-6 years ago, whatever it's been now.
At the 25-yard line.
Let's go back to that impressive first drive. We showed you earlier, but the wham block, great design. That's all coaching, creating a huge hole there, and then P-Ryan does the rest. And then this is a seam, a dot, right down the middle. That not everybody can throw it anywhere that easy. The athleticism of both these quarterbacks, Burrow showing it off on that one. He's got just enough, wiggle room and stuff to kind of make things easy. Help out his O-line.
He certainly wiggled on the ground for a while after he found pay dirt. Now he's going to start out with an empty backfield on the second possession.
Look at the protection. He's got time. Nobody's open. He's going to take off and run slides, gain of about 8. Oh, I know he wanted something deep there, but the coverage must have been really good. Pass protection was good, though.
As they mounted that comeback, matching the largest championship game comeback ever. This is just against the Patriots. It set it at 18, and they matched it.
And that's the thing is you never come back against Mahomes. I mean, with a 14-point lead in his career, he's 40.
Do I have to cuss? Yes, I fucking do.
Everyone else in the league, he's 0-2 against the Bengals and Burrow. So this game is never over with these.
I abso-fucking-lutely have to.
GEHA field. Second and 2.
Michael, it finally happened. What have I said in the past, Michael? Oh! Oh, he had Hurst wide open. Missed him. A little bit of an overthrow. Let Thornhill catch up at the end.
As he launched it, I was looking down the field. Where's Chase?
Yeah.
It was the tight end, though.
You're going to I'm going across the field. I'm going across the field. Nope. Fire back. You roll out the other way. And actually, it was because Willie Gay Jr. got up quickly on Burrow and made the ball have to come out, so he wasn't able to see exactly where Hurst was.
So they went for the big ball on second and short. Now it's
Third and short.
They're unbelievable on third and short.
I was just about to say that, and Romo stole it right out of my mouth. Found Chase underneath. I never thought Chase's first catch would be a little short pass.
First one in a month. Gain of 7. The homegrown talent, kid from Athens, Ohio. Talk about homegrown talent. His last 7 home games, 6-1. The one loss was week 1 this year against the Steelers. And he's got 18-4. The 4 all in that opening week game. And he wasn't 100% either.
Purdy's a rookie from Iowa State. He was a 3-year starter there. Oh, okay, so.
That's exactly right. He came out of that, and it's like you get no time, and now it's like come out.
They just got to run the ball, San Francisco. Run the ball, get through today, and hope Garoppolo's healthy enough to play next week.
Nice stalwart. Gain of 2.
You know, but what he's done, Burrow, and we know just because the slow start to this year, you get 4 picks right away, it's like you're not really in the discussion. Like going into the year, it was like Allen, Mahomes, him, a couple other guys, you know. Things change quickly. And even Russell Wilson, right? It's like there's things that happen in the NFL, things get tough quickly. But he's been on a tear, you know, for the last 2 years. I've got so many different things where he's leading the league, beating Mahomes in certain areas.
Here's second and 8.
Bengals O-line doing a good job. Oh, it's intercepted. He missed Jamar Chase. Chase was wide open. There's a flag, I think, on the return. Thornhill down the sideline. I don't know who this is going to be on. First and goal Chiefs, unless the penalty's on them after the return.
I think this is coming back. The first round rookie.
You think it's coming back?
21. I think he might have held Chase and kept him from going inside. But I thought for sure
The flag kind of came out as he caught the ball. I don't know if it was. Romo says it's a hold on Kansas City. So pass interference, so the pick doesn't count.
Sparing you the indignity of an announcer's cheeks after all the guff I took on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go ahead and look.
Well, of course he's going to interfere. He's fucking covering Jamar Chase. That's.
Grab both hands around it. It's going to get called each time, but
He didn't do much, but yeah, the optics. He had the two hands on Chase at one point on the play.
aggressive competitor. That's what they love about him. He's usually patient.
Real time, it looked worse. I'm sure.
Against
So
Chase. It's going to really put every tool you have.
Andy Reid's like, "Are you fucking kidding
All
me?"
these things you could rattle off about Burrow. He's just 25 years old. He's won a national championship. He's won a Heisman. Got drafted #1. He's appeared in a Super Bowl. He is right now. He's on that list of MVP candidates, although the quarterback on the other side right now is widely considered the leading contender at the moment. Here's a 1st and 10 from the Kansas City 47.
That's at the highest passing rating since the start of last season of college quarterbacks.
Burrow going deep. He's got it, but overthrew. They were step by step with Higgins, so it would have been 50-50. And another flag.
Offensive backfield.
Personal foul.
Roughing the passer.
Defense, number 90. 15-yard penalty. Automatic.
Got to set up for that big Chiefs comeback later, you know.
On the Chiefs defense, first you had the call.
It didn't look like it, though, in real time. It looked like he hit him right when he was throwing it. Maybe something happened after.
Body weight on the quarterback, I'm guessing.
All the weight and
Well, what else is he supposed to do?
well, they're actually supposed to try to, if you can, avoid
It looked like
the full fall on
you
him.
can't do the extra drive him into the ground, right? Like go extra hard. But it looked like the momentum was just happening normal there. I think that was probably a poor call on that one, but they're going to always protect these guys. They should.
Here's a first down handoff. B. Ryan, stack of players in there. He's still able to get a maneuver for 7 yards.
One of the key areas of, developing this offense this year, because you have only one offensive lineman back from last year. They got off to a rough start with all the sacks early in the year, but they really shored it up with only 4 sacks in the last 3 games. But to me, a lot of it is just the gelling of the O-line. All these new guys, it's communication. It's when to come off a double team, when to move. And now you're seeing the interior be really solid. And the only time you really get tough pressure is when teams have great edge rushers.
B. Ryan has 35 total yards in this first quarter, 2nd and 3. B. Ryan's going to have the first down. He adds to his total with another.
Feel the Chiefs are a little deflated after the 2 penalties.
And that's going to probably close out.
No, that's not a knock on Tom Brady.
Yeah, and this is where life is hard in the NFL. You got a great passing offense.
And the Bengals are rolling through the
Skip
first
going
quarter.
everywhere, and all of a sudden they just make it simple and run right up the middle. Very hard to deal with.
Might be a day of very light lifting for the 2 punters. Just guessing.
I know how much you love this, Bonnie, so this is going to be a hard day for you. Fight through it.
Really miss it. Really miss it.
Third and goal, Seattle with the Rams 4. Who gives a shit? Can't believe the Rams are up 10-7. Wow. Not anymore. Touchdown, Seahawks. No offense. So let me run down Justin Fields while I have a commercial break. Justin Fields this year in the fourth quarter, down 12-7 versus Washington. Turnover on downs, loses. 35-32 versus Miami. Turnover on downs, loses. Down 31-30 versus Detroit. Sacked on fourth down because he's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Loses the game. Down by 3 versus Atlanta. Throws interception. Down by 1 against Green Bay. Throws interception. All in the fourth quarter. In short, Justin Fields is trash, and running the ball is only going to get you so far. He will not have a long career, and he will not be a successful starter because he sucks. And I was right. And I'm really glad my team didn't draft him. We suck, but at least we're not stuck with having to pretend that Justin Fields is going to be a franchise quarterback.
Well, the Bengals will be starting the second quarter. First down at the Kansas City 14. A drive that was aided by a pass interference call and a roughing the passer penalty against this Chiefs defense.
Yeah, that's rare too because they're the third least penalized team in the league. Both these teams really, if you talk about it as coaching, they're really well coached, disciplined.
Well, hey, finally some resistance from this Chiefs defense. Yay.
And let's go to Gene's territory just to get your take on that really pivotal call on this drive, the roughing the passer calls. You agree with it, Gene?
Well, Jim, you know, the NFL is pushing, you know, to have the defensive player show that he's bracing himself so he's not putting full body on the quarterback. But Stallworth does a great job of really form tackling there. And you could tell he's trying to get off of him at that point. It's a difficult play for the defense, and it puts the referee in a box to call the roughing, but that's what the league wants. They want him to show a brace or something.
Yeah, the league wants more first downs and bullshit roughing the passer calls.
It's away from the pressure, and what a catch on the sideline by Chase as he was draped.
What a catch for 2 yards.
Joshua Williams. This is going to be third down coming up. Not a big game, but a great catch.
Actually, about 4 or 5 yards.
Which one back?
Yeah, I mean, he's as good of getting in and out of the break. I think you're going to see a little rust.
This makes it look so
today
easy.
for
I guess
Chase.
that's what it is.
I mean, this is a lot harder than it looked right there, but he gets in and out of his cuts as good as anyone. It's like Devontae Adams and him really specialize in that. They separate from a lot of other guys. Then he's got the burst.
3rd and 8. 2 for 2 on 3rd down. Chiefs going to be done in blitz? No. First and goal. Touchdown. Never mind the first and goal. Higgins broke a tackle and stretched across the goal line. That's touchdown.
Everyone knows about Chase.
Now hold up, it's a touchdown. Then one came over to confer and thought maybe there was
Jamar Chase is taunting.
he might have been down.
Jamar Chase is taunting after the play. And Zach Taylor's losing his mind, yelling at him.
Coach Taylor's like, come on, it's too big of a game. Can't allow that to
Yeah,
happen.
Jamar Chase was taunting. Very obviously taunting.
Shows you why this offense is darn near.
I don't think these teams like each other.
Because he, over the last
Touchdown. That's straight up touchdown. Unsportsmanlike conduct, offense number 1.
Cincinnati number 1. Kansas City has elected to put this foul on the kickoff. This is the first foul in the category of unsportsmanlike conduct. If number 1 gets another foul of the same type, he will be disqualified.
So it was Chase who was, again.
So if Chase gets another penalty like that, he's out of here.
No question about the touchdown. Great effort by Higgins. We met with Chase yesterday. You could hear he was annoyed at Reed right here, 20.
Yeah.
It was made the comments that we alluded to earlier about not really knowing the names of the receiving corps.
That's why he did it. I guess it probably helped Reed a little bit than doing that. But
Kind of sense it though, couldn't it, that Chase? It was
14-3 Cincinnati.
that's exactly what it was for. You go right to Reed. And back to Higgins, by the way, Jim.
It is a shame the Ravens got lucky and beat the Broncos today.
Everyone has all the things to chase. 6 catches, 103 yards in the championship game last year. He made a huge difference, showing it again today.
Surely this won't turn into an ass whooping and let us all down. I know, I hear stupid NASCAR shit in the living room. I'm getting triggered right now. Mm-hmm. The fuck is he watching that's NASCAR related? Something on Fox Sports 1. Oh, it's Race Hub. Who gives a shit? We're watching football. It's not February yet.
Be an outsider. And by Progressive. The right call to protect your home and car.
Yeah, cruising down the Ohio River with Kentucky on the far side. Cincinnati, exciting place to be this weekend, getting ready for this return visit by the Chiefs. And since, well, the Chiefs were up 21-3 last year in that AFC Championship game, it's a stretch here 38-6 for Cincinnati. As Pacheco is brought down.
More pushing and shoving after the kickoff. I love the salt we're getting in this game.
Customized in honor of the causes they support through My Cause, My Cleats. Text MC to 635-635 to hear player stories, to bid on their custom cleats for charity, and learn more about how they're making a difference in their communities. And it is impressive. Just go there, check it out. 635-635. You see the ones that are available. Maybe your favorite player, your favorite cause. First down from the 30. Delay give. Pacheco.
It's 2 yards.
He's got 3.
Well, you just talked about, Jim, the Bengals coming back. And what they did, the key second half adjustment, they started to rush 3 guys and drop 8. And then they spied with somebody else over and over again. And it really created problems for Mahomes. And you see, last year, they did that 10 times. And they had only 2 passes completed on it. Now, I will say this, Mahomes, going and looking at it,
Cypress Hill's going to play at the Clash. Yeah, instead of an old country or southern rock band nobody knows about anymore, we're going to go with an old rap act. And Mahomes just got sacked by Hubbard. Ain't going well for the Chiefs, man. I'm even shocked at how bad this is going for the Chiefs. I'm genuinely surprised.
does a great job using his hands, getting off. It's 5.5 sacks this year now, 38 pressures. Wiley does not give enough time, and this crowd is rocking. 3rd and 15, but we do know this is one of the best teams ever, 3rd and long.
Well, they're almost 50% at 3rd and 10 plus, which is crazy. League average is
Rushing 3, playing all that coverage. Mahomes looking to run. Cuts back to the left. Throws across the middle of the field, and he finds someone. First down to Watson. There's a flag. I bet somebody held in the secondary somewhere. Oh, no, it's at the line.
And it looks like it's going to go against Kansas.
It's on Kansas City holding. Damn.
34-yard pass play.
That three-man rush right there. Might get a legal man downfield.
Maybe somebody illegal man downfield, yeah.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by Kansas City. Ineligible man downfield, number 73. That penalty is declined. Ineligible man downfield, number 77.
Oh, it's ineligible downfield. 3rd and 20.
How do you choose which one you want to slap it against? Yeah. It's on you this time, not me. Same penalty. Well, who was it downfield? That might have been easier.
See these guys up in here, Jim? They look like they're all rushing. They only rush 3 guys. And then by the end of it, keep watching the O-line here. They're just trying to block, but they get downfield by all the movement. But like I said, another 3-man rush right here.
Yep, just rush 3. Play coverage. Madden style. Although Mahomes has all the time in the world. He'll find somebody.
Oh, look at him heave it here. That's going to be
Overthrown. Well covered anyway.
Valdez Scantling.
4th down.
Secret, the 3-man rush. Now that's a little more normal on 3rd and long, but doing it on 1st, 2nd down, what they did last year against the Chiefs seems to have worked a little bit there. I do think Kansas City has changed. This year, they're on fire against that. I don't think you can do that as consistently in this game. I think Mahomes will burn you at some point, but right there, give credit. Bengals coming up with another stop.
Tommy Townsend having a squeaky good year when he's given the opportunity to punt. 3rd and gross, number 1 in net average. Net average of 46.5. As Taylor makes the grab at the 25. He's got almost a 10-yard run back.
I want to see if this gets any uglier.
Loss at the beginning of last year, the league 12-0 since then after the first. He's got it today.
That's an ESPN stat. Well, they haven't lost when they've had a lead 12 times in a row. I guess that's pretty significant. Moment of silence for all those who work in retail and are forced to listen to shitty Christmas music for 2 months. You know, I'll take the Christmas music over the shit my manager was playing in the store. It's just easier to deal with. He's got this really impressive Christmas playlist on his Spotify, and it doesn't really repeat any songs. The problem at a job I had in the past was they'd play Christmas music, and it was this one Christmas station, and it would be the same songs over and over and over and over, just like 2 or 3 different versions. So yeah, I can put up with Christmas music. I dread when Christmas season's over and he starts playing that shitty music he listens to in the store again. Nothing I can do to drown that shit out enough. Because I don't put both headphones in. I have one wireless earbud in just in case somebody needs me. I can hear. But some days it's so bad I just want to put both fucking headphones on and just try to drown it out.
Kansas City
Meanwhile, back to this potential ass whooping in the making. 14-3 Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
Can they be stopped? Ooh, one-handed catch. He didn't get both feet in, though. Damn, what a catch, though. It's a shame that doesn't count.
Over McDuffie.
It's a really good job by McDuffie one-on-one, closing off I mean, that's an incredible catch. Yeah, he's healthy. I think he's just fine. But closing off, and the sideline is another defender, right? So McDuffie, the physical corner that I talked about before, the strength in making Chase get that wide is why he doesn't allow it to come down with it.
Bunker. 2nd and 10.
Blitz. Offensive pass interference, but they're going to let it go. Nope, they're going to throw the flag. Chase pushed off. He really pushed off.
What side do you think that's on?
That's offensive pass interference.
It looked like he extended that arm pretty clearly on that.
Trying to feed Chase now, but it's backfiring.
Bolton coming after him.
Yeah.
Pass interference.
Offense number 1.
10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
So now he's got a taunting flag and a OPI. Chase.
McDuffie doing a good job there. And that is going to be called.
Tried to forearm him so he didn't extend the hand.
1/10 of a second, but Blitz coming right in.
Burrow takes another hit. Ow! God damn.
It's not going to let you just keep going. They're not doing great this year. Against the pass. I mean, they're just giving up a lot.
Where's Stephen A. Smith to say the Chiefs should knock Joe Burrow out of the game intentionally? He said the 49ers should hurt Tua on purpose, and it's like, Jesus.
34-yard line, and he's got an update down.
Some things you just don't say.
Jim, the Bengals played most of that last drive without tight end Hayden Hurst. Athletic trainers were looking at his right calf. He right now is on the sideline, no helmet on. He is questionable to return.
Well, when you have the helmet not even in your possession, not a good sign.
No.
Mitchell Wilcox is the backup tight end. Chase set out a play. You saw him on the sideline for a flash. Talking to Joe Mixon, inactive today with concussion.
See all the guys up, Jim, at the line of scrimmage. Who's coming, who's not?
Another blitz. Burrow runs out of it. Now he's running towards the sideline. Oh, takes a shot. And it was clean. He was in bounds. He couldn't get to the sideline. He couldn't get there quick enough, and he got rocked. 4th down. Oh, my God, a 3 and out.
Bengals territory, and Burrow just found a way to get out and get a 1st down on a huge 3rd down. Does the same thing here. Not quite as big a play as that was, but this is his knack. His ability to sense and feel. And
really made him earn it on that one.
they got off the field. That's key.
Dave Chrisman is the punter, elevated from the practice squad for the 3rd and final time this year. They put Hubert, he's inactive this week, and that's a fair catch.
He's good, too. He's
Justin
averaging
Watson.
52 yards, even though it's still 3 games. They might have found a guy there, Jim.
Hey, don't stop thinking about tomorrow, will you?
Yeah, Michael, the Lions have won 4 out of 5, and it won't mean a fucking thing here in a few weeks. They could have easily won all 5 of those games. Remember, they had a missed field goal in the Thanksgiving game, so could have went either way. Wow, people hate Aaron Rodgers so much, they're reaching so hard to say that he did a Nazi salute to Bears fans. That is the reachiest reach that ever did reach, ladies and gentlemen. Leave Aaron Rodgers alone. Fucking hell. He did a Nazi salute to the Bears fan. No, he didn't. He was waving. Nazi salute. Was he fucking Kanye West? Calm your ass down. So Deshaun. What? Okay. So Deshaun Roethlisberger went 12 of 22 for 131, no touchdowns, a pick, and 0 women assaulted today. A new personal best. New career high for Deshaun Roethlisberger, Groper Cleveland, whatever you want to call him. Most of you call him Deshaun Watson. He made it an entire day without sexually assaulting anyone. That's progress. Guys, he's doing so much better. The NFLPA and the Cleveland Browns both said so. I mean, yeah, he's banned from ever seeing a massage therapist again as long as he's under contract to the Browns, but hey, he's doing better. Fucking ridiculous. The way they whitewashed Ben Roethlisberger's shit away. They're about to do the same for this jackass, aren't they? Unless he plays bad, which he did today, but of course they won, so you won't hear about it.
Show the Pros watch Tuesday, streaming exclusively on Paramount.
It's amazing how quick they'll let a fucking sexual predator get away with it and celebrate him, just like they did Roethlisberger, old Big Ben Rapelessberger. Good play by Mahomes there. That's a rant for another day.
This guy right here, Noah Gray's becoming more of a presence by the week in this Chiefs offense. Second-year tight end out of Duke. Of course, you talk about tight ends. Travis Kelce. Fortson's already had a catch, but Kelsey's been quiet here at the start for this University of Cincinnati product.
He's rivaling. He might be the best tight end ever when it's all said and done. We got Gronk there, got some other great guys. This guy,
The stats are there. First and 10.
Mahomes rolling to his right. Back across the middle to Juju. First down.
First down. Got to go generation by generation.
yeah, there's somebody going to do that. I hate picking my
Offense has changed so much. I mean, you go back to the John Mackey, Mike Ditka days.
Winslow, Ditka, you had
Gonzalez,
yeah, you had a bunch of
Shannon Sharp,
Whitten.
of course, Gronkowski in the modern era.
You know, the thing though is Kelsey,
What's all you
so
saying?
he's different, yeah. He's going to be the fastest tight end ever with 2,000 yards. He's done 38 games, and he does it today with 80-some yards.
Good run.
Games less than Tony Gonzalez, who's number 2. He'll do it in 139 games. It's unbelievable.
He just needs 82 yards to get to 10,000 on his career.
That's just unheard of numbers, and that just shows you that.
And 88 yards to get to the 7 straight 1,000-yard seasons.
And he's not slowing down. I always tease him every year. I'm like, all right, you're going to lose a step this year. You have to.
Getting better.
It's like Father Time catches up to everyone but Brady, and I guess Kelsey.
Leads the league with 12 touchdown catches coming into the week. Silent so far.
Back-to-back runs. First down.
Pacheco for 2. That's all he needed. That was an additional yard.
Ooh, Xavier Howard just snagged the ball away from Brandon Ayuk in the 49ers game.
They would never pressure. I think you're going to see this today. Here's Hilton. He's going to pressure. Go ahead and run that. That's a blitz, and he was coming. If you're going to throw the ball, that shows me right there. Anarumo, defensive coordinator, has a different plan today. Expecting them just to drop 3. We're going to drop 3. Nope. We're going to come after you on some of these second downs.
From the Cincinnati 43.
Mahomes backing up. Throws it up. That's a pick. Oh, they dropped it. That was a fucking layup of an interception. Dropped it. As soon as that left his hands, I saw 3 Bengals converge. Yep, that's a pick. Should have been.
The rookie out of Nebraska.
That's a really risky throw.
That's risky, all right.
Watch right here on the left side. That's going to be Reader 98, who is going to be really hard to block one-on-one. Actually, that was Hill, 92. But when they get that internal pressure, the guys in the secondary playing as well as they have, that's why no one's going for 300 yards, Jimmy.
Second and 10.
Steps up through the pressure again. He's going to take off running. He's done a lot of damage with his legs lately. He has to slide there. Got about 6 yards. Touchdown Raiders. Josh Jacobs, 20-yard run.
Mahomes is going to be.
To think the Raiders declined his 5th-year option. Lol.
And right now you get behind.
So next year the Raiders will be just as bad without a running game.
The score. They're daring him to throw it underneath right now. And he's trying to create a little bit of a big play each time, and that's going to cost you.
It's too early to be trying to play hero ball, but you can't tell Patrick Mahomes that. 1 for 3 on 3rd down. They're 3rd and 4 here. Bengals actually bring an extra rusher. He's got Kelce. Incomplete. 4th down. I bet they go for it. Kelce mocks Von Bell.
We just talked about it. Defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo coming after Mahomes, and that's the thing. I've never felt like you could go against a great quarterback.
I think the Chiefs are keeping the offense on the field.
We're going to do it again. They're
I'm okay with this, I guess. A little bit of a shootout here. You're on the Bengals side of the field. They're going to look for something cheap and underneath here again. I think you got to play it safe, just get this first down. The Bengals are loading up the box, too. Oh, yeah. Somebody's going to be open. He throws it short to Juju. He's got to outrun him. First down, I think. Yes.
First down. That's going to look close if you look at where the knee touched the ground.
Strength on strength right there.
She gave him like an extra half yard. I thought he barely had enough.
And Smith-Schuster was able to out-battle for that marker.
Taylor ripped the second rounder.
Oh, man. That is a first down, but yeah, Juju took a shot to the back of the head. Send that man to the blue tent.
I mean, that's literally, these games come down to stuff like that. I mean, it's early right now, but we need players. That's why he's a tough one. He's a great football player, and that's...
Chiefs got to take advantage. They finally made a stop on defense. Got to stay on the field here.
First down.
And McKinnon gets 8. The way the Bengals are respecting the passing game, they are having a chance to run the ball. Thank God. 12 people here watching. Y'all making me nervous. Y'all don't have CBS?
That's the big thing they've been trying to work on.
Oh, no. I feel pressure to perform.
Rookie who's evolved and emerged as the season's gone on is to get that first level settled before you can actually...
Well, he's confused when people don't have CBS. I'm like, really? Break out the rabbit ears. End around. First down. A little more. Down to the 11.
And Sample tackles him from behind.
There's the Chiefs' second-round pick. His production and time will only go up as the years move on. He's got a lot of ability. It just takes a while to learn this Chiefs offense. Smith-Schuster even took a little bit early.
Giants play the Eagles next week. Oh, boy.
This kid is pound for pound.
They're finally going to have to play the Eagles. Based on what the Eagles did today, pray for the New York Giants. They're probably going to get their shit kicked in. These formations the Bengals are showing on defense are really interesting, but it's making them really vulnerable to the run, as you can see. First and goal near the 1. They're daring the Chiefs to run the ball. The Chiefs are like, okay.
There's only one linebacker. That's a safety back there. Run the ball.
Yeah.
They got numbers. They dared him to run the ball last year.
That's what I said.
And the Chiefs just didn't quite, it was a new plan. Give the Bengals credit. But this is going to be hard on
Now, if you're the Bengals, you're kind of in a box down here. We got an injury on defense. An alleged injury. That's an awfully late injury there. The Chiefs were lining up, and all of a sudden, oh, there's someone on the ground.
By the way, the Titans last week, 38 yards. Kansas City's already beaten that today.
Yeah, they stopped Derrick Henry. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this.
Andy Reid and Mahomes in the commercial and in the game I'm watching.
It's the Bengals safety, Jesse Bates, who's just now getting to his feet. And you see Coach Taylor came all the way out to make sure everything was all right.
Oh, look at this. Watch.
Look at this. See, I told you it was a fake injury. Give me a break. I told you. That is video evidence. That is the fakest injury I've ever seen. You see that shit?
You gotta carry out the fake though all the way to the sideline, don't you? Yeah, you do. I mean, that should still be kind of in play.
You should get fined for that at the very least, because that was so obvious. It's like, yeah, the Chiefs are lined up. Oh, someone's on the ground. Like, yeah, sure. Oh, McKinnon got rocked at the line. He had his own man. He Mark Sanchez that shit, but at least he didn't fumble. Told you, he Sanchez'd him. Doink. We could have had the butt fumble part too. Luckily, McKinnon's better at holding on to the ball than Mark Sanchez.
That's not daylight.
Okay.
That was a sea of ass he ran into there. That was not daylight. He hit the ground running though. That's why it was so funny that he got rocked so hard. Chiefs in a heavy run set. Are the Bengals going to fake another injury? Play fake. Valdez Scantling dropped the damn touchdown. Incomplete. Bum. Should have caught that one. Beautiful throw. Just failure of a catch. Yeah, the Tennessee-Green Bay game. Only I think this was worse than that.
This is his territory more than anyone's.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mahomes ran some kind of read option here to keep it. Bengals just barely had their 12th man get off the field. No injuries this time, like Romo said. Mahomes going to run it. Nope, he's going to throw it to McKinnon. Touchdown. He got open in the flat. Bails out Valdez Scantling. You know how dumbass Chiefs fans are. They never let Valdez Scantling hear the end of that one.
He's getting guarded right there by Wilson. And they're going to run everyone across the field. You run there and it's a sprint to the front part of to the front pylon, and you're not going to win that matchup running through everybody, Wilson. They get you in man-to-man, and they call that collision. A lot of touchdowns for Kansas City over the years.
Well, that's touchdown pass for Patrick Mahomes, number 30 of the season. Butker adds the extra point.
14-10, Cincinnati. Still a game. I had a feeling it'd stave off the ass whooping.
And 14 plays.
Good for them. God, 12 people actually here watching this. It's a lot for the football stuff. The NASCAR stuff usually gets that much. Oh, there's a flag before we go to commercial.
With the likes of Allen Eck is umpire.
The extra point is good. After the play was over, personal foul. Cincinnati, number 98. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Timeout.
Okay. Chiefs.
Not a lot of interesting shit going on in Red Zone right now. 1 o'clock window was pretty crazy on Red Zone. Christian Watson has 8 touchdowns in his last 4 games after having 1 in the first 10. They were showing that on the screen just now. Those poor Bears. Can't even beat Green Bay when they should easily beat Green Bay. Oh my God, you guys hear Drew Brees got struck by lightning? You guys should see that dumb shit. Drew Brees fakes his death for a fucking commercial. How many people did he have to text the day before that going, don't worry, I'm not dying. I'm just trying to make everybody think I might have. Had to tell all his family and friends. Faking your death wouldn't be worth the fucking hassle. Your phone would just blow up. Oh my God, are you okay? No, I was struck by lightning. I'm dead. I changed my answering machine message to, hi, this is Drew Brees. I can't come to the phone right now because I got struck by lightning and I'm fucking dead. So please leave a message.
Ram trucks, built to serve. And by Old Navy.
Festival of Lights at the Cincinnati Zoo. Beautiful holiday weekend here in Cincinnati. Watch Reader come in on Winchester, the snapper, with a little headbutt. Come on, it's the holiday season. It's the holiday season. No, it's not.
I just wanted to tell him to have a holly jolly Christmas.
And it was kicking, marking off the penalty from the 50.
That's not good coverage there, but they stopped him short of the 25, so.
24 by Chenal. We got the Verizon
2:20 to go, 3 timeouts for the Bengals.
Coach Power, scores and highlights. All the reports on the 1 o'clock games on the Verizon halftime report. And you just heard a little sampling from the Romo Family Christmas album, so make sure you find that.
Look at that. Combine a great coach with a great quarterback, and you've got yourself a team to beat for a decade, and that's what Kansas City has turned into. Bengals might be the one team that suddenly shows they might have their number sometimes. First down, handoff.
Missed tackle on the edge. Piron ends up with 7.
Got away from Reed. He's got another 8 or 9.
Boy, Reed's not having a good day, is he?
A perfect back for this team. You know, pass pro, he's great. Protection, he's physical.
Pretty good stiff arm, too.
Yeah, he runs hard.
2-minute warning, Tone.
Oh, yeah, that means more commercials. God, I'm tired. I have no reason to watch the Colts play the Cowboys later. Might just go to bed after this. Take a nap. So I can be nocturnal. Yeah, guys, Drew Brees totally got struck by lightning filming a commercial in a storm outside in Venezuela, because they would totally do that. Derek Carr just caught a high snap and threw a fucking dart, but it's incomplete. That would have been an impressive third down conversion.
Is sponsored by Verizon. The
Getting a little too sleepy. I gotta stand up.
savings you want. And by Voya. Well planned, well invested, well protected.
And darkness descending on this city with so much sports history here, including the first night game in Major League Baseball history was played across
Fascinating, Jim Nance.
in 1935, ahead of the time.
Always learn something. Al Michaels and Jim Nance really are the best. Piron gets the easy first down. On the ball, no huddle. You got 3 timeouts, but don't huddle here. Keep it moving.
Thrown for a touchdown so far in this one.
Chiefs get the ball to start the second half, so it's important to not let them get the ball again before the end of this half. Almost more important than just getting the points. Here comes a blitz. Higgins got about 9.5. Bengals are rolling again.
Well, Higgins off to the great. I mean, having a great last 3 games. Obviously, the 2 without Chase. Taking over that number 1 role, showing that he has that ability. You saw that little soft foot cut there. Pressure coming after Burrow on the 2-minute.
Rushing 5. They seal it. Gives Burrow a chance.
Chase, uh-oh. Touchdown. Oh, no, he's got one man to beat. Hurdles out of bounds. Thought he was going to score there. He caught that ball, made the first man miss, turned up, and I'm like, yeah, he's gone. But no, there was a safety back there. Did just enough to get him out of bounds. Chase is being very handsy today. I wouldn't have called OPI on that, and they didn't, but very handsy. I don't think I've seen him get by anybody without putting hands on him before he catches the ball.
Recently had a hairline fracture of a hip.
No, he leads the NFL in big plays the last 2 seasons, Jim. 11 over 20, 7 over 50.
That's the first play in the game that went for over
Run the
20
ball
yards,
here.
even though there's been a lot of offense. That went for 40.
Kansas City leads the league in over 22.
And they do. And it works. Gain of 7.
But that's where I thought
Chiefs call timeout, I think.
Cincinnati tried to just go back and throw go routes and do these things. Now they're throwing different stuff and getting big plays.
We're back in 30 after this from Progressive Insurance.
Did Duke Riley just get an interception in the end zone for the Dolphins? That's an ugly game they got going on in San Francisco.
Here's what these 2 stars have done so far. Well, we mentioned Mahomes did not throw for 300 in the 2 matchups at the end of last season. They haven't given up a 300-yard passer this year. On pace to keep them well below that, but now they've got a minute and 1 second. 2nd and 3 from the 6.
P-Ron for about 2, 3rd and 1. Yeah, they're just trying to get Kansas City to burn those timeouts.
By Kansas City. Again, the Verizon halftime report coming up shortly. JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cowher, all the latest scores and highlights coming up on the Verizon halftime report, including the tie between the Giants and Redskins, the first tie between.
Uh-oh, Nance said it. You hear what Jim Nance just said? He said the tie between the Giants and the Redskins. The who? Put a quarter in the Redskin jar, Jim Nance.
By the way, on the other side, we've got like the worst red zone team in the league.
I'm surprised Romo didn't say something, make a joke about it.
But part of that is, gotta give Brian Campbell
Remember how
a ton of credit.
passive-aggressive Troy Aikman and Joe Buck were that first year that the Redskins had to change their name?
It makes it look
He's like, yeah, whatever.
right, but they get to work on it a bunch.
Quarterback sneak. Ooh, Burrow didn't get it. 4th and inches. Go for it. Be aggressive here. Go for it.
Second straight time.
It's 4th and inches. You go for it. You can get it again. Go for it. You're playing the Chiefs. Be aggressive. You're either going to make them go 97 yards with 1 timeout,
Team in the league, Kansas or Cincinnati.
or you get this first down.
Fourth down probably.
Oh, yeah, they're out of time. So they'd have no timeouts and have to go 97 yards. You need an inch. You go for this.
I think it's
I like it.
you gotta go for it. These days it's almost
Fuck,
like
you got to
automatic.
stick it to Kansas City. You can't give them shit.
You have some hesitation?
I have no hesitation. The Chiefs' defense sucks, but their offense is so dangerous you got to do what you can to bury them.
You can always, as long as you can quarterback sneak it in there, your percentages go way up. Because what you have to do on defense then is you're either deciding to stop it or you're not. You're getting all those guys.
They're going to go back to the sneak again.
You go back or you just quarterback sneak.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
You draw them off sides.
Snap the ball. Don't be pussies. Go for it. They're not going for it. Why'd you puss out?
And he's looking at Wilcox, his tight end.
Timeout. Line up. Do it again. Fuck that. You tried to get him to jump. You called timeout. Don't you dare walk off this field.
Second and 3rd down.
You go for this. You absolutely go for this. Ooh, shit. They
Center has the ability to snap the ball.
offense is staying on the field after the timeout, so don't fuck around.
They call a timeout. They keep the offense out there.
Yeah, touchdown 49ers. I saw it. Got a glimpse of it just now on Red Zone.
In the red zone, down deep inside the 5, just before that.
Oh, that was huge. Yeah, that was big because remember Mahomes made the pass, they got tackled, and that was a huge moment because the emotions of the game had shifted right there. You've got to get all those guys lined up in the middle. Don't let the quarterback sneak happen. If you want to run it wide, you could probably score a touchdown.
Ryan sneaks up a little bit. 2 yards closer behind his quarterback.
End around. Oh, what a terrible play call. End around. That's what you call an end around. Okay, you deserve that. God. Never had a chance. I can't believe the play call. I know they got stuck on the quarterback sneak once, but I'm coming back to that again. That is like the only reliable play in that situation. An end around definitely is not, as you saw. I pushed him to go for it, though, so I'm not knocking that. I'm just knocking the play call. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the long, awkward silences. I could give 2 fucks about this Raiders game going on Red Zone, so I was in the other room. Oh, the Bengals didn't get any points. The Chiefs have 48 seconds, no timeouts. They're being really conservative. They come out running the ball. I think they're content with the fact that they didn't give up points and they're getting the ball to start the half.
No, because you're Kansas City and you have Mahomes. So you want to do that right there. If you kind of get 8 yards, 9 yards, 10, you keep going. But if you throw that and it's incomplete, now you've got to go for it because they got 2 timeouts in the next 2. So
all predicated.
I think the Chiefs are going to the half here, down by 4, and they'll get the ball.
I think this is the right play because it's really hard to get 50 yards in field range with no timeouts.
How rare is it that Kelsey doesn't have a catch and a half?
He has not had one.
They're going to try this play where they throw it over the middle. Oh, no, they're just going to run. I thought they'd try the play where they throw it over the middle and try to catch a bunch of blocks. Well, Pacheco helps his fantasy numbers. Pad the stats. Halftime, 14-10.
Kansas City will receive the 3rd quarter kick. It's a Bengal lead at halftime of 14-10. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
Humbug. My signal is totally ghosting. You need it.
Plug my phone up. I don't know why my phone does this thing where it will charge most of the time, but then sometimes it refuses to charge. And you can tell when it's not going to charge. Because my phone will say, you know, an hour till fully charged. And if it says, oh, 6 hours till charged, it's like, yeah, it's not charging. And I don't think it's going to charge. Nope, it's saying 3 hours and 50 minutes. Yeah, so it's not going to charge. Let's try this way. Now it's charging. It went from 3 hours and 50 to 1 hour and 15. So, yeah, it's charging now. San Francisco hasn't given up a second half scorer in the last 4 games. Yep. So I'd say they've been pretty stout as of late. No idea what's going to happen in the second half of this Bengals and Chiefs game. Seahawks and Rams in a really competitive game. It's 14-13 Seattle. Gino was arguing with a teammate on the sideline earlier. This one didn't break his jaw, though. Remember that? If only a reporter had been in the locker room when Geno Smith got his jaw broken. Back when he played in Buffalo. I can't imagine getting punched so hard you have to have reconstructive fucking surgery on your mouth. Like, fuck. UFC and boxer guys punch each other all the time, and they don't have to have straight-up reconstructive surgery when they get punched in the jaw. Old Gino did, though. He pissed off somebody. I can't remember who. It was like a defensive lineman or something. Decked him.
Joining us this evening on 7.
Oh, fuck off, local news. Fatal stabbing in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Well, slow news day, huh? It's 34 degrees right now. So it's kind of cold. I'd say that's cold by most standards. Need some fucking snow. We need about 2 weeks worth of snow so I can get a little vacation. Ooh, Gino got strip sacked. Who recovered it? The Rams. Wow. Ooh, Devontae Adams wide open for the Raiders. Got him into field goal range with 17 seconds left in the half. They could tie the game.
Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
And welcome back to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. Folks, this is the network that America relies on. JB along with Boomer, Nate, Coach, and Phil, and the highlights.
Okay, guys, Jets at the Vikings. How about Mike White had a pretty good day today, but on this 4th down play at the end of the game, Cameron Bynum is going to pick him off the seal the game for the Vikings. They go to 10-2. They win 20.
Mike White, the next Dan Marino, question mark? I'm kidding, but I like Mike White. I like Mike. Graham Gano, nobody wins this game, he said.
And the game ends in a 20-20 tie. Titans, Philadelphia Eagles.
Damn, it's under 60. Make the kick, sir.
Who was he looking for? A.J. Brown, who caught 2 touchdowns on the day. Jalen Hurts, 29 of 39, 380, and 3 TDs. They won this one big, 35-10.
Denver Broncos at the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens backup quarterback Tyler Huntley takes the step.
The fucking Broncos lose again because they can't score more than 9 points.
Ravens win after a Lamar Jackson injury, 10-9 over Denver.
Cleveland Brown, Houston Texans, a little bit of a struggle for Deshaun Watson, who was back on the field for the first time in a long time, but everybody else stepped up. Special teams and defense. This ball's tipped by Chase Winovich.
2 defensive touchdowns and a punt return touchdown equals Browns win.
They win 27-14.
Los Angeles Chargers at the Raiders. Raiders quarterback Derek Carr looking for Matt Collins in the pass. Intercepted by Chargers Bryce Callahan, who takes it 26 yards for the touchdown. Made it 7-0. The Chargers leading 13-10.
All right, we have the Dolphins, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo, take a look at his left foot.
I hope Garoppolo's okay.
And he is out of the game with a left foot injury. We'll have more on that as we know. But the backup, Brock Purdy, getting sturdy, dropping a dime off to Christian McCaffrey for a 3-yard TD.
Well, the 49ers are definitely getting a lot out of Christian McCaffrey. That's good.
Against the LA Rams, Geno Smith is going to find Tyler Lockett right here. He's got 2 touchdowns in the first half, and the Seattle Seahawks take a 14-13 lead into the third quarter.
I'll tell you what, guys, this game is going to be a classic finish. The quarterback who has the ball last is going to have a chance to win this game. I like the fact that both teams are trying to run the football, and Samaje Perine has been a blessing for the Cincinnati Bengals in place of Joe Mixon. He shows toughness, he runs hard, and both of these quarterbacks, I just feel like they're going to explode here in the second half.
Yeah, for KC, it's PPP, and I'm not talking about the loans.
He said PPP.
Pressures properly. They blitz
Freak.
Joe Burrow 3 times. He's 3 for 3, 58 yards. Under pressure twice, 2 for 2, 47 yards. So you know that he's cold. If you're going to bring the heat, make sure Joe can feel it.
Yeah, and Luna Rumo, he's kind of...
Yeah, I think the Lions can build around Jared Goff. I think he's capable. Not going to say he's elite, not going to say he's all-time great, but they can win with Goff. Load up that roster. They're going to have a high draft pick because, you know, the Rams suck shit, so the Rams are going to have the Lions are going to have a great draft pick. Plus their own first rounder, which is probably going to be middle of the round. So they should have a top 5 pick and a mid-first round pick.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon.
We have corgis on the field in San Francisco. Aren't they adorable? That was the halftime entertainment. 2 corgis racing each other. Bring back Dog Riding Monkey from the Broncos games like a decade ago. For some reason, that reminded me of the worst nickname I've ever heard for a running back. Remember they used to call Doug Martin the Muscle Hamster? Like, what a horrible nickname. Well, the 49ers season would not be complete without another devastating quarterback injury. 2 in 1 year. Still not their career best. I think they had like 3 or 4 at one point in the last couple of years. Everybody was getting hurt. Oh, Purdy. Thought he was going to get pick 6 there. Bradley Chubb was running his ass down.
Want more stats?
No. Let's get back to the fucking game, CBS. That's what I want. NFL games are way too fucking long. Did I ever mention that? At least it's not like college, though. 14-10.
Chiefs try to beat them for the third time in 336 days. We mentioned at the end of the first half that Kelsey did not have a catch in the half. That had not happened in any half this season. The last time he didn't have a catch in a half was the second half here on January the 2nd, which means no catches in the last 4 quarters in the jungle for Kelsey. Go figure.
He never goes 4 quarters, much less a half, and that is a testament to this defense and what they're doing. We're going to explain it to you a little bit. They're daring them to go underneath. Now, the biggest thing is they kept them on the sideline a little bit early. Those first 2 drives really create an environment where the Bengals can just stay in phase.
Purdy just took a horrible sack.
I think the Chiefs are
4th down.
to only be down.
You know, if I was a college coach, I would strictly run pro-ready offenses. That's just me. I know college you can get away with a lot more shit, but I feel like you're doing a disservice to the players by not preparing them to play in the NFL.
Third down, or third quarter team in the Chiefs. Point differential and one of the best defenses in the third quarter.
Pacheco being taken out of bounds by Davis Gaither. And Tracy, what did you hear at halftime?
I had a chance to talk to Zach Taylor, who told me
The Bengals are playing Steve Austin's music.
Kansas City took 3 real possessions, and then, of course, you mentioned it, no catches for Travis.
Drink beer. Beat Deborah.
Mistakes, and in the second half, they must win the turnover battle.
Well, let's see what the Chiefs are up to start the third quarter. Open with a 1. And Pacheco's going to get 3. And 107 yards.
Chiefs got to be happy as hell. They should be down by 11 right now, but they're not.
Identical time of possession in that first half.
And the Bengals are really good. I think they're number 1 or 2 in time possession. That's a testament to being able to throw the ball and run it. Both these teams very balanced today. And that's abnormal for Kansas City. 14 rushes, 15 passes. Bengals have 18 rushes, 13 passes. And that's how you keep the other quarterback on the sideline.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Deep over the middle. Von Bell got there late, knocked it out of Valdez-Scantlin's hands.
Valdez-Scantling and Bell helped break it up. Looked like for a moment he might come down with it.
That was a good job by Bell coming in.
Timed it perfectly. Larry McReynolds, he timed it perfect. As Larry Mack called football.
Of understanding route concepts and where they have to be, where the Chiefs are going to be. And they fly around. Bates, Bell. They protect the corners a little bit, but these safeties, everyone else, really outstanding players.
We got Kelsey on the right side. Again, no catches for him. And the wide receivers for the Chiefs, only 3 catches for 35 yards.
A lot of pressure.
Blitz. Mahomes throws it up. He's got a man. Valdez-Scantlin. Got it. To the Bengals 30. Threw it, when I saw he was throwing it too, I got nervous. I mean, he's not really come through today, but he does there.
They're going to pass it off right here. And at that point, he's already passed him. It's a good job coming over from the backside, the corner apple. But this is why you don't pressure Mahomes. Nobody pressures him. They've done it a little bit today. We knew they were going to sprinkle it in. But this team is the biggest big play team in the league, and they do it even against all-out pressure. Who throws the ball 45 yards downfield versus all-out pressure? No one does it like Mahomes drifting back and throwing.
Yeah, off his back foot. Very perfect pass from the 32.
Screen to Kelsey. He's got a convoy. Down to the 12.
Pick up a 20.
Well, you're going to see the play action. It's a fake block. Ooh, Hubbard almost got back in there.
Yeah, he barely got away, untangled from him.
Well, this is a nice way to get him the ball because he's covered right here. So you have to get linemen out to get over there. Pretend like you're blocking, now you got linemen in front of you to take your guy, and then Kelsey does the rest.
Bengals late getting guys off the field again, but Mahomes didn't see it. McKinnon and a 5.
You mentioned big plays. Lead the league in scoring. 10 players with a touchdown catch. They have the most plays for 20 plus. They thought going into the season, people were saying, how can they do this without Tyreek?
Guess what? They're better technically. I mean, you're not, right? You put the tape on last year, and it's like, wow, you feel the speed of Tyreek. But it's a testament to this coaching staff, the enemy, Reed, and really Mahomes just learning the game at another level.
2nd and 4 from the 8. Mahomes looking at all.
Good God.
Now just going to throw it away.
You know what's really scary about Mahomes? He's not even in his prime yet. Think about it. Look at Brady and Peyton. When did they hit their prime? Like early 30s?
Because the end zone also has help with the sideline and the back end line. There's like people are playing their zones, and then you have guys guarding people man to man. It's really difficult to do. I think he's got to use his legs.
See how that holding Eli Apple was doing? Bengals loading up the box here on 3rd and 4. And the Chiefs run right into it and get the touchdown. Wow. Chiefs, they didn't audible out of that. And the Bengals loaded that box up, and the Chiefs ran right at it. And the Chiefs take the lead.
This is the game to do it. Wow, that's a big-time call.
That is. I didn't see that play call coming when I saw what the Bengals were lined up with.
And so what happens is they run themselves out of the gap. Pacheco does the rest, putting his head down at the end. What a big-time answering drive.
Boy, he's the leading rusher. All this kind of evolving over the last month. As Andy Reid said, he's 100 miles an hour all the time. I'd like to have whatever is running through his system running through mine.
17-14.
The Cincinnati defense for a touchdown from 8 yards out.
Chiefs add to the most points scored in the 3rd quarter this year. They're always adjusting. Now it's back to the Bengals' turn.
I'm looking at the Dolphins now on the other screen. Down by 7. 49ers defense is so good. They have kept the 49ers ahead in this game. Outside of one big play, Mostert just popped a big run for 16, but I think it's coming back. I might as well turn the sound up on this, give us something to listen to. Pick! Horrible throw. Jimmy Ward. Man, like I said, this 49ers defense is really good. Pay attention, Buffalo Bills. This could be your big break. Not only do the Rams suck, their uniforms suck, so now it's even worse. Those uniforms were ugly anyway, but you could tolerate them when they were winning. It's one thing to suck. It's another thing to suck and have bad uniforms. Ask the 2014 Buccaneers with their ugly-ass digital clock candy apple uniforms before somebody had the common sense to switch back to their old uniforms. Tom Brady wouldn't have been caught dead wearing those candy apple digital clock uniforms Tampa Bay had for a few years. And the Seahawks make a stop. And back to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati.
He won in high school basketball and baseball, but he said, I want a championship. He's not kidding. He's going to be a big part of it, too, if they do the way he's going.
Jalen Ramsey's freaking the fuck out for some reason. Bobby Wagner's freaking the fuck out. A lot of unrest on that Rams sideline.
Fire Country? You talking about Fire Country? Yeah. The fall finale of TV's top new series. Friday on CBS, the show the critics call explosive and pure entertainment.
Now the Bengals are behind, but only by 3.
Explosive, pure entertainment. I thought you were talking about this game. See what I did there?
Something tells me we're going to see this game again.
Yes, let's see right now. Commitment to the ground game stays.
Gay is the last one on him. Laftis was on him first. Stuffed him pretty good, but 63 yards on the ground for P. Ryan, 14 carries. And I tell you, when Joe Mixon, he's going to be coming back from the concussion. That's a pretty powerful 1-2 punch. I'm not sure which one's better than the other.
Yeah, they're slightly different a little bit. Mixon's got a little more juice with it. T-Ron's got a lot of, you see him right there.
Old teammates at Oklahoma, but
You got to have two
great tandems. Absolutely.
Yeah, you have to. I think it's a good thing you got two that are arguing with.
Second and 9.
Wide open Boyd
That's Boyd.
to the 45.
45.
Take a look at Boyd on the inside. He's going to find a soft spot right in that zone. It's like a muddy cover 2, cover 4 look, they call it. But he's going to go pause it right there. Boom! He's got to fit in that zone. And the quarterback's eyes is why you see 38, Snead, move inside. That's because the quarterback...
Who is that really hot blonde chick sitting next to Mark Davis at the Raiders game?
This is Brady and Manning.
I'm sorry. I got distracted. And the Dolphins Chargers next Sunday night because the NFL's sparing us watching a Broncos game. Boyd again.
Started that discussion. Of course, there's some other guys too. There's a guy up in Buffalo. Good being all that talk.
Yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he? This is another one. The play action is the same defensive coverage. They're attacking it multiple ways, and this is where their schemes really changed from the early part of the year. You know, Zach Taylor, Brian Callahan, they actually have made their run game, pass game marry with each other, and now they're creating big plays, but they're just simple plays.
3 catches, 54 yards. Boyd is averaging his highest yardage per catch of his career.
Ron near a first down, about 9.5.
The diversity in the run game is another big one that changed, and you're seeing a lot of different runs, but then they have play actions off of them and simple plays off of it. And it's hard on the defense to know what exactly is coming at you.
They mark him about a yard shy, 2nd and 1. So a lot of interesting things you can do on a 2nd and 1.
Safety comes down, one-on-one outside.
Quarterback sneak. That's what they should have done at the end of the first half.
That's the thing. Plus, when you had one-on-one possibility.
And Romo didn't like the call, but I mean,
That's a great opportunity to
yeah, maybe in that situation, but in that first half when they were on the 4th and 1, yeah, run it.
Right.
take a shot. I mean, if they're going to play soft, run the ball. The other part is your quarterback.
Touchdown Raiders, Devontae Adams.
Chasers up there, go back to the top saying.
Devontae Adams having a monster year, but all for nothing.
First and 10 from the 25. Finding it, P-Ron. 3 yards.
Game within the game, the chess match. Safeties all look like they were down there. Spagnuolo does as good a job as anybody at disguising the defense, making it hard. We see a shell coverage, which means they put a shell on the back of the defense. When they do that, it means the safeties are deep, so you want to run the ball. And that's what they did.
Have had to go without Hayden Hurst, who was effective.
So the Dolphins have it tough till the end of the year, Rod.
The first half has not returned. Second and 7.
Screen. Got a few yards, make it a 3rd and 3.
Out of Fayetteville State, Joshua Williams holds him to 4.
I really like him. I mean, he's good. Watson, the 7th rounder, was playing a lot more early in the year, and you've seen McDuffie, 21, the 1st rounder, but they're long, impressive, just from a physical standpoint, and they're learning. I mean, this is going to be a really good secondary as the years go on with all the young talents. Concerted effort to go out and get these guys, and they're going to have to make the one-on-one play at some point in the end of this game to win. Same thing on the other side.
3rd and 3. From the 18.
Chiefs looked like they were going to blow. Wide open. Oh, boy, dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Oh. That, and when they got stuffed on 4th down in the first half, is going to be the difference in this game. This is brutal. Oh, God. Hit him in the fucking face mask. That's way worse than the Valdez-Scantling play, but that's as bad as the end around on the 4th and 1 at the end of the first half. Like, that's the difference in the game right there. Oh, brutal. You can't do that against the Chiefs. They will lose this game by 3 points because of shit like that. They might lose by 7 because they lost 4 there and at least 3 in the first half. Shit, son. Can't do it. That was physically painful to watch. Red Zone's showing it now. Back to San Francisco. I'm sorry, the Santa Clara 49ers, because Santa Clara is like an hour away from San Francisco. Kind of like the New Jersey Jets and the New Jersey Giants. Blitz from the Dolphins. Purdy running for his life. Oh, McCaffrey's a yard short, maybe. About a half yard short of the first. Go for it. Go for it. It's an inch. Come on, 49ers. You can run better than anybody. We're back to the Rams and Seahawks now. Oh, my God. Bobby Wagner did pick that off. Would have been a pick 6. Big play from Wagner. Niners are going for this 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak, and they're fucking, good second effort. The Dolphins stuffed it, but the refs let it play out, and Purdy got it with the second effort. Now this Bobby Wagner pick might get overturned. Jones might have had possession and touchdown by contact before Wagner completely pulled it out. Who knows? That's a problem for that game. We got a tie game here in Cincinnati.
Streaming December 14th on Disney Plus.
National Treasure, Edge of His... There's a new National Treasure movie? Is Nicolas Cage in that shit? Because if so, holy fuck. I want to watch that. Is Nicolas Cage in the new National Treasure? Did I miss a commercial while I was watching Red Zone? Better not be that lame reboot shit where they just call it National Treasure and just recast everybody and have new characters.
Did you call that one?
We watched those movies when I was in school. Both of them. They're not. They're pretty good little Disney movies. Oh, look out. Chiefs are going to have great field position near midfield. It was starting to look like that Vikings kick return from Thanksgiving.
41-yard return. We mentioned this on this opening drive of the third quarter. They did something they did not do in those matchups on January 2nd, January 30th. And that was score a touchdown. And Mahomes, well, not only did not throw for one, he had a couple of picks in the second half of those games.
Yeah, just rare for Mahomes to struggle like that ever in a game, much less multiple. But you're seeing a different Mahomes this year. This is it, though. This is what great quarterbacks do. They adjust. When you adjust, and then they come back, and you got to switch it up.
Wide open. Oh, what a shot from Von Bell to Watson. And Watson just gets back up like it never happened.
Goes for 15.
Yeah, 3 tight ends in on the field, and that automatically tells you.
Ow. God, you hear the pads hit together?
Looks off, but Bell comes flying in. These are heavy hitters. Bell, Bates.
Bell, who picked off Patrick late in that AFC Championship game that led to the winning field goal. They're at the 38 now. Operated to perfection on their first drive of this quarter.
Nothing there. Hubbard makes a play.
Pacheco for no gain. And for more on Patrick Mahomes, Tracy, all yours.
Well, you guys were talking about how great quarterbacks adjust.
49ers have to settle for a field goal, but they've got a 10-point lead late in the third. Defense is good enough to hold them off. Purdy just has to not make mistakes. Outside of one play, the Dolphins haven't done shit on offense. Mahomes kind of panics here. Incomplete.
Surrounded by some Bengal defenders.
This is the push in the pocket. This time it's Reader, 98. When he comes flying in there, the ball had to come out. It's actually a pretty good throw away. Everyone was covered. Watch. One-on-one. Reader, who was out for 6 weeks, pushes the inside, and that's where he had to roll out. He's a difference maker. Big third down.
3rd and 10
in the jungle.
Five-man rush. Open. Caught. Valdez-Scantling came down with that one. 1st and goal.
big yardage. Another one with Hilton.
Pressure again. Mahomes this year, first off, you can't do it a lot. They had a couple of plays here they were successful, and that's a great catch coming down with Hilton with good coverage on it.
Yeah, Hilton with good coverage. I would maybe call that pass interference, but not really.
16, 17 touchdowns now after that against in man-to-man, and then against pressure, he never does anything wrong. It's crazy. You can't keep doing it. You can only sprinkle it in, Jim.
Got an injury timeout. We'll step aside for just a moment.
Is it a real one? It's on the Bengals, so I don't know. See, my grandpa in the other room is watching The Santa Claus on FX. Fun fact, that's not snow in that movie. That's all the cocaine that Tim Allen tried to smuggle out of the country before he ratted on his friends. True story. In all seriousness, it's really unfortunate that Tim Allen is such an unlikable douche in real life. Because he's pretty good in movies. I can separate the art from the artist. Hell, I listen to Ted Nugent, and I fucking hate that guy. I just always liked his music when I was growing up. But I understand he's a fucking twat. Separate the art from the artist sometimes, as long as they haven't, like, you know, sexually assaulted anyone. Ben Roethlisberger, Deshaun Watson, how you doing? Although maybe I got to rethink that Ted Nugent thing. He did try to adopt and marry a 17-year-old girl from Hawaii. Yeah, that's a true story. Oh my god, how fucking long is this damn commercial for an injury timeout? Ugh. Okay, CBS, we get it. Back to the foosball. Please.
And he was able to walk to the sideline. Looked a little more serious than Jesse Bates' injury from the first half. First
Pacheco. Oh, he hurdled. He got popped. Got down to the 3.
Seriously. Got the high hurdle Olympic trials going on here.
Well, you look at this game, right? This is the second possession. Kansas City's 5th for the day. They had 3 in the first half. When you go against 2 really good quarterbacks and 2 really good offenses, and because Kansas City's running the ball today, and they should, then you're going to find that the possessions get really small. Oh, Mahomes is going out.
Mahomes at wide receiver, McKinnon the quarterback. That's just a run. Goes nowhere. 3rd and goal.
They've done that play with Kelsey a few times, and it's worked from 3 or 4 yards out for touchdowns. But that time they went with the back instead.
Give Cincinnati credit, yeah.
It feels like I know he's been held to only 1 catch that came earlier in this quarter. Feels like it's Kelsey time.
He's always got a good knack for that. We'll see.
Line up on the right side of the line. 3rd and goal.
Pylon back across the field.
Oh, damn. I've seen guys throw it away before, but that was one hell of a throwaway. Hendrickson was on his back. 4th down. Kick the field goal, take the lead. Kick the field goal, take the lead. The Bengals have left points off the board. You just got to keep putting the points on that you get. Take the lead. Kick the field goal. And they're going for it. Or at least they're lining up to go for it. I'd kick it here, but that's just me. Well, hurry the fuck up.
So to this Jim, I would get up here and I would say, if we got the right look, you get the one you want, you got the perfect coverage, you run it. If not, you just let it go down, take 5 yards and kick it from the 8.
Why is the clock running? Let's say the clock ran a little bit. 4th and goal. They're just snapping it. Mahomes going to try to run it up. Oh, Superman. Oh, he fumbled at the goal line. I think the Bengals recovered. They say touchdown. Oh, you got to review this. There's a fucking scrum in the end zone. Chiefs come away with the ball anyway, so if he did fumble, it is a touchdown. But I think he broke the plane. He might have. Everybody going for the high hurdle in this game. Well, fuck me. I'd have taken the field goal. But it was less dramatic that it would have been less dramatic.
They did throw their hands up initially.
Prior to the quarterback fumbling the ball, the ruling on the field is a touchdown as he broke the plane prior to the fumble.
I'm watching the replay. Okay, yeah, he scored. Touchdown.
1, 2, 3, the ball is over.
But I think the Chiefs recovered it either way. God, look at Mahomes' face when he was up in the air. Space Jam. That's the Space Jam touchdown. Okay, that'll stand.
I'm with you guys. Touchdown. They broke the plane, and while he was airborne in control, I agree with you guys.
By the way, this is exactly what you should do. This is genius, right?
Welcome to the Space Jam. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. Come on and slam. That's what Mahomes was thinking there.
And try and actually, hey, if it's fumbled, Jim. It doesn't matter. They get it.
It's been confirmed.
Crowd's not happy, but yeah, it's a touchdown. Just barely.
Now Butker tries to add the extra point. Second touchdown of the quarter for Kansas City.
I did not think he was getting in when those guys were standing on the goal.
No, I didn't either. But I'll tell you what.
24-17.
He's going to have one of the great snapshots, photos you'll ever see. There's going to be a still shot right at the peak right here. It'll be a beauty. Kansas City up 7.
Bengals are just leaving points off on offense. Okay, 49ers 3rd and 5 in the red zone. Stopped. Take the field goal. Pad that lead. They do. 23-10 going to the fourth, it looks like.
Getting ready to head to the fourth quarter.
Rams and Seahawks are in the fourth quarter. Seahawks got a 4-point lead, but the Rams are at the 11. Mahomes went for it all. He's still below 200 yards passing this late in the third, so the Bengals are containing him, but not doing enough to keep him out of the end zone in this quarter. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Wolford got sacked 4th down for the Rams, but a field goal making a 1-point game.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Domino's. Get great deals on pizza, bread twist, chicken desserts, and more. And by Best Buy. Get gifts fast as soon as today.
They're still celebrating the Big Red Machine in this great city of Cincinnati, and the Reds Fest took place in this town over the weekend, and some of the old great players of yesteryear, George Foster, Tom Hume, Wally Eastwood, they were all gathered last night at Jeff Ruby's famous steakhouse in town and celebrating the good days, and what a team that was.
Bengals, this game is still right in front of you. You can move the ball almost at will. A drop here, a dumb play call there, you're fine.
A team that unifies, we've seen this so many
Full confidence that they'll tie this up.
in this Bengals team when they're going like this and they see there's a stretch coming up for a long time with Burrow at quarterback.
I agree with you. I mean, we felt the energy coming in here today, and it was loud in pregame, and it was like, this was a playoff atmosphere. This is like the second game we've been to this year where it's like, oh, this is a huge game.
But now they've relinquished what was at one time an 11-point lead. Here they dump it off.
Piron's hard to tackle.
What City's doing what Cincinnati did to them, right?
It's so interesting. Yeah, they flip the script and come back from double digits down. Of course, the Buffalo Bills, having won on Thursday night, they're watching this game with great interest because should Kansas City stumble, and of course Miami is losing by 13 going to the 49ers, fourth quarter out in San Francisco. Buffalo, if the Bengals could figure out a way to pull this one off, and Miami does in fact lose, Buffalo would move back into the one spot by the end of the day.
Miami wins, Kansas City loses, Miami's number one. Do that? That's correct. It's crazy. A lot of good teams.
And here's Burrow.
Wide open, Jamar Chase. Barely able to get him out of bounds. That was high.
On the case. And that was perfectly thrown over the top. It's a zone coverage. You're going to have to drop it in a bucket, but on a rope. It's like a back shoulder versus cover three. What a throw. And it's a good job. Chase feeling that, right? He has a go route, just slows up.
By the way, Cincinnati is not out of the number one seed spot at the end of the year either. Now, they've got a brutal schedule coming up.
They do.
But they have Buffalo to play. And then again,
Yeah, the Bengals do play the Bills coming up. Man.
that head-to-head. From the 49, first down. P-Ron unable to hold on. Flag is out.
Yeah, it looked like left tackle Williams, who always has one of the toughest responsibilities being left tackle in the NFL, but he's struggled a little bit this year, but the O-line as a whole is playing pretty solid and coming on.
Here's Hussey.
Holding. Offense number 73. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Saturday, the game of honor. Just an amazing thing to see. Whether you're watching it on CBS, which I highly endorse and promote at the moment, or if you could be there in person. Army-Navy. We'll get you set for kickoff with all the pregame ceremonies starting at 2:30 Eastern with college football today. It's Saturday here on CBS. Nothing like it. First and 20.
Well, they get all the penalty yards back and a little more.
48. Trenton Irwin, who, with Chase out, it's amazing how many times he stepped in and made some key plays.
You can see just the depth they have at the wide receiver position. And he had the big catch at 3rd and 12. And go-ahead touchdown drive last week in the fourth quarter. So, and he can step right in and be very productive. There's not many Chases out there, but
you can say that.
anyway, it's really hard for offense to overcome holding penalties. These two offenses can. Cincinnati's only had 4 holding penalties all season. That's hard to best.
Straight quarterback run. It was play action, and he took off. Wow, Burrow's still going. Oh, God. Could have hyperextended his leg there at the end, but he's all right.
It was not supposed to be like that. It's literally, he's going to see.
Read off. It's supposed to be a run, and he just takes the ball straight. Because you see, P-Ron was like, what the fuck? P-Ron stopped like, I'm supposed to have the ball.
And he just decides to keep it. Look at it. He's like, oh. He just thought it was going to be, I've seen this before. I felt that. You're giving the ball to him, you're like, oh, Frank Clark's going to just tackle him right away. So you just instinctively want to keep it sometimes. You shouldn't, but it turned into almost like a read zone quarterback keeper kind of a thing.
Yeah, and it turned out to be the longest run of the game for the Bengals, 16 yards.
On the run again, throws it in the dirt.
They got a flag out.
This is always an interesting call because sometimes they call that, sometimes they don't. It is a penalty. You can't do that.
Holding. Defense number 8.
Wow. Defensive hold.
So, like, it happens
And
on
Burrow
Sunday,
saw it
so
and threw the ball on the ground, knowing he was going to get the flag here. He didn't want to take a chance and do something dumb.
But he holds him. But if he just would have shoved him, and then it's not a penalty then technically. But that's really a bang-bang. That's going to be called every time.
But I will say this about Dunlap. He's made one of the biggest plays of the game. And that stop on 4th down right before the half for the momentum changer. Just like there was that stop before the half of the AFC title game.
Eli Apple did it for the Bengals last year, and this year Dunlap. Same.
Don't talk good about Eli Apple.
For him, for 11 years, playing for the Bengals as
There's P-Ron.
takes it inside the 20.
Gain of 8.
Running behind Jonah Williams. Goes for 8. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter with the Chiefs outscoring Cincinnati 14-3 in the third. They have been dominant in this quarter this year.
Kansas City is, they do make conscious decisions to do different things, P. Ryan.
3rd and inches to start the 4th quarter, I think.
Closer than that.
That's a shitty spot. He was at least within a half a yard. 4th quarter.
Other than that, this is pretty much even everywhere around.
We had touchdowns, we had drops, we had the Chiefs coming back from 11 down to take the lead. We're heading to the 4th in Cincy.
Buttholes clinched everywhere in the AFC. Uh-oh, big play, touchdown Dolphins, Tyreek Hill. Man, god damn. 2 big plays. That's all the Dolphins have had today. I just happened to look up and see Tyreek Hill running wide open.
As you watch the Tyreek Hill bomb shot for a touchdown, those are the first points the San Francisco defense have given up in the second half in 5 games.
Well, that second half scoring streak is over for the 49ers defense. And the Dolphins are only down by 6 here if this extra point's good.
Possession game with the entire 4th quarter still to play. Once again, looking for a hole, trying to drive through Wagner.
Well, innocuous fuckwad watching NFL Red Zone. Here's how. That's what he should have said. Michael, they called me a madman in the preseason when I said the Chargers had no chance at making the playoffs. I was like, the Chargers ain't making the playoffs. I gave the Raiders a better chance at playoffs than the Chargers at the start of the year. Brandon Staley's a crap head coach. Chargers just do too many things wrong, and they're not consistent enough. They have the potential to be great, but I said they wouldn't make the playoffs. I didn't even hesitate. I'm like, yep, they're not making it. Because I said the Dolphins would. I gave the Dolphins their spot in my preseason prediction. All right. 3rd and inches here for the Bengals. 4th quarter. You see the score on the screen.
Production team, so grateful to all of them. Mike Arnold, our director, all our technical team. Here we go. 3rd game of the year. They've all been tightly contested. This one no different. 3rd and 1 to start the 4th.
Play action. Lobbing it up. Touchdown, Higgins. Oh, he said he didn't get both feet in. Well, now you got another decision here. There is a flag, though.
There's many things. It's an
Uh-oh.
You can hand it off or not. Sometimes you get ineligible men downfield. Other times, that guy who throws it, it's pass interference on someone. Big call, right?
That puts the Chiefs in a tough spot. If it's ineligible downfield, do you take this penalty, let them replay 3rd, or put them on 4th?
Throw a ball 25 yards downfield on an RPO. It's usually
Ineligible player downfield.
Ineligible downfield.
5-yard penalty.
They're going to take the penalty and make them replay the down. Because they would just go for this on this 4th and inches and probably get it.
left tackle. That's I mean, a huge call, though, too, because there's 3rd and 1. What a catch. Let's not forget about how good this Higgins. He's turning into a 1.
He didn't get both feet in.
Seriously, I think the toe tapped that second foot before the heel hit. If there had been a penalty, I would have been taking a really close look at that one.
3rd and 6.
Yeah, they didn't decline.
Burrow's trying to get him to jump.
So, if he pressures, then they can stop the run. Directing the throw.
Batted up, incomplete. Now you just got to kick the field goal. It's 4th and 6.
This is the exact same defense.
Chiefs got what they wanted.
Against Mahomes. Go ahead and pause that right there. It's a 3-man rush. He's going to guard the back. He's spying. And he's going to go ahead and look at quarterback Burrow's eyes. And this happened to Mahomes last year as well. That spy guy got a hand on a ball. He helped out other people. Wow, same exact defensive look.
Instead, it's going to be a 41-yard attempt from McPherson, who had that spectacular postseason. 41.
Right down the middle, 24-20.
24-20 Chiefs, seconds into the final quarter. Cincinnati has not scored a touchdown its last 3 red zone drives.
Spagnuolo's got his guys playing good situational defense. They never have the best stat line defensively, but they seem to be clutch a lot of times, despite the fact that I think they're usually bad most of the game. Raiders in the red zone with a 2-score lead late in the third. Can't believe that game's not in the fourth quarter yet. What the fuck happened? That game started like 20 minutes before the game we're watching. Deebo Samuel just made a nice play for the 49ers. 6-point lead early in the fourth, so long way to go. Josh Jacobs. How many yards does Josh Jacobs have today? Looks like he's getting up in the Chargers' ass just like he did the Seahawks last week.
And their Bengals had the early 11-point lead. Only to see the Chiefs do to them what they did to Kansas City twice this season ago.
It's 24-20.
1-yard return the last time. Nothing close to that this time. Early headlines on a day of great matchups around the league. Just barely. The Ravens got past the Broncos, but the big story there, Lamar was hurt in the game. Knee injury, but we're hearing they don't think it's season ending. The Eagles over the Titans 35-10. A.J. Brown, 2 touchdowns against his former team. Deshaun Watson.
Tell you who didn't have any touchdowns today against his former team, Deshaun Roethlisberger.
Another touchdown. And another pretty dance as the Vikings beat the Jets. Look at you knowing the gritty. I do it all the time. It's huge around my house. We actually have contests.
3rd and 4, 49ers. Incomplete. Got a punt.
Here you go, the playoff picture. You were just talking about this during the break.
Chargers ain't making the playoffs. I don't care what their record says. The Jets are more clutch than they are.
That right there, same thing last year, and he got hurt, and they lost 5 in a row.
And if Baltimore loses the division lead and drops to a wild card, that makes it even more unlikely that the Chargers would have a chance to make it.
He's not there. And you said
But we're watching the Bengals play right now. The Bengals got to win this game to be a division leader. There's Kelsey over the middle. Mahomes was throwing the ball sideways going to the ground. Kelsey fumbled. Bengals got it. And they're wrestling for it. They're still up. And Bengals ball. Nah, he was up. That's a fumble. That's a fumble, and the Bengals recovered it.
hear it, even if they did. It's like if a ref didn't come over right away and say no, because it was so loud in here, And that ball is going to, usually they would stop, right? Because it's right at the end. Left leg forward, progress stopping, and you want to protect the player. And
Setting something up here. Let's check this out. Okay.
It's his shin. It's his shin. I think it's probably out, but look at his left shin right there.
You can't see the ball's coming out.
Close, but I think the ball was out.
Ball's coming out.
I think it's out too, but let's see this one right here. Right in this left shin. Right.
Yeah, that ball's well out before that shin touches down.
That's close, but it looks like it's just out. Gene, what do you see?
You know what? I see the ball out, and I don't think forward.
Big turnover. He's going forward, so yeah, you can't call forward progress. That's a fumble. Bengals ball. It will stand. Boy, they needed that. They survived the third quarter from hell. Like they said, the Chiefs are the best third quarter team in the league. They're kind of like 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins, but they play it in the third quarter every week.
The Bengals have allowed the fewest yards after catch of any team in the league. Is how they have really hit on
We've
tackling.
determined that the ruling was a fumble. It has been confirmed. We're just trying to determine the spot where Cincinnati will snap the ball.
Sounds so simple, but as far as missed tackles on the
Third and
season,
1 Raiders at the Chargers 6. Punch it in, Raiders. Prove me right. Chargers suck.
One of the great attributes about a team who actually, you know, you're sitting there going, okay, who's dominating?
Oh, out of the hands of Adams. Fourth down. Go for it.
Carries them.
You already got a 2-score lead. Go for it.
Don't miss tackles. They're number one in the league at it. And to your point, it's sound, fundamental football, and everyone knows, you know, their role and job. And it's not like any spectacular. You know, Hendrickson's a really good player. Reader's really good. But it's really
Raiders are settling for the field goal. Losers. You got a 14-point lead. Will they blow it? They're the Raiders. They just might.
It's not like Kelsey had given up on the play. He was still
Every time we turn around, Michael, there's another big game next week. At this point in the year, it's like, who's playing? Oh, shit. Jets, Bills. Oh, shit. Bills, Bengals. They got to play at some point. Eagles, Giants got to play. The Cowboys, Eagles play again on Christmas Eve. Shit's getting real. Look out, Burrow.
stepped up for a moment. Now flings it. Flicks it actually. P-line has 8 out of that into the arms of Darius Harris.
You asked Lou about turnovers. Tracy Wilson asked him about it. And all of a sudden it's like, well, they go games without getting turnovers, you know, but they've had 4 with multiple. It comes in bunches. But he says, we tackle well. We know our responsibility. We give guys, you know, a break. We're not putting them in man-man every time. We don't just play this. We do a little bit of everything, and it's really been effective. It's like a committed group who does their job really well.
It has to be that way to be able to produce that. 2nd and 2.
Another little short pass to P-Ron. Horrible attempt at tackling there.
So many tackles. Talk about tackling on one side and then being impossible to tackle on the other. 16 yards.
Wow, that's one area teams really do actually do a good job of getting on Kansas City is they throw to the back a lot. Kansas City gives up the 3rd most receiving yards to backs, and P-Ryan just finishes it. Talk about a football player, that's it right there, Jim. Does everything well. Fundamental, solid, finishes, downhill.
1st and 20, the 1st and 10 from the 29. P-Ryan has 127 total yards. Now they replace him for this snap. Hand it off to Travion Williams for a short game. Let's go back to the broadcast center for an update.
Cam Akers, that's right. John
Oh, did the Rams score and take the lead? They did. 23-20 Rams with 2:50 to go.
2:56 to go in the 4th quarter. Back to Jim and Tony in Cincinnati.
All right, thank you, Boomer Esiason.
Man, the Rams suck, but I think the Seahawks are starting to become who we really thought they were going to be at the start of the year. 49ers are going to have a problem with their quarterback situation if Garoppolo's hurt bad enough. Up top, out of reach. Ow. Higgins came down hard, but he's okay.
So too was Williams.
You got to get a touchdown here off this takeaway. You just have to. On 3rd and 7.
Really good coverage. Take a look. Chase is down here. Higgins up there. He has a choice, and he chooses what possibly might have been the wrong side on that one. You don't get that many opportunities with Chase one-on-one. I know Higgins is special too, but you really can't go wrong either way. But you guys get the ball to Chase if you want.
This on the last 4 third downs.
They're not gonna
Can't keep kicking field goals. Timeout, Bengals.
Timeout call. Burrow looked around, took it. At 11:36. By the way, let's set the lineup for our purposes next week. Regional action. The NFL on CBS. Headline.
Jets, Bills, Ravens, Steelers. Jags, Titans, Browns, Bengals, Chiefs, Broncos, LOL. That's on CBS next week.
We're going to go see the Jets. Been a long time looking forward to
Jim Nantz hasn't called a Jets game in years.
2019, when the Jets played the Cowboys in October of 2019.
Oh, remember that game when the Jets beat the Cowboys? That was funny.
You know, to Robert Saleh and what he's done there to turn that around. You know,
That's why Skip hates Sam Darnold so much, because Darnold put it in the Dallas Cowboys' ass one time.
This is not the same old team, and that puts a lot of pressure. And they came right out and started turning that around. And now it's like, wow, Jets are a playoff contender. And that's every decision when you get a head coach changes the fortunes going forward.
Third and 7. Throws it short to Piron. Ah, got it. Just barely got it, I think.
You think he got it?
I think he got it.
Just looking down the line here, I think they're going to give it to him. They've already signaled yes. Move the chain.
Needed that.
The extra effort, huge.
Big need.
Same thing that happened with Juju Smith-Schuster for the Chiefs. Just that extra. You're not going to get it. Oh, that's such a good play by him. I think he got it.
It's the right spot.
Wow, that's just. You know you're about to get hit by 3-4 guys. Do it for your two.
There's Chase at the bottom.
Is he going to be one-on-one? This guy stays back there. He throws some-
Draw. Big run. Gain of 8.
He is now 7 yards away from
Flag, never mind.
Count may be backed up a little bit if it goes against Cincinnati, and it appears to be.
Holding. Offense number 64. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's going to be on Ted Karras. He's the center. But watch this safety back here. He's the guy double teaming out there on Chase. Well, that's the guy who's got to make the tackle on the back. That's why you hand it off. Because he's the free guy. So when you think about it, Jim, it's like run or pass. Well, if they're double teaming, you got guys deep. You run it.
First and 18.
Nobody to throw to. Run. Oh, good tackle by Dunlap.
Dunlap having a good game. That was a big one because he was going to get another 5 or 10 yards. Scanning the field. One of the rare times Burrow missed.
Crowd's booing for some reason.
There's Zach Taylor. Maybe in so many ways, I believe he gets not enough credit for what he's done here. Suffered through a couple of years of rebuild with 6 total wins. Then
It shows you, right? Like what keeping continuity can actually do. And he's a good coach. All out.
Blitz. Chase catches underneath. Holy hell.
brings him down at the 14.
That's a good tackle right there. I mean, Chase is
21 went for a ride there on Chase's back.
You know, coming out really good corner, the first rounder, but that's almost these all-out pressures today have gone really hit or miss. I mean, like you're giving up big ones or you're getting off the field, and I feel like right now, Steve Spagnuolo, his nature is not to sit back and let you dink and dunk.
This is the 3rd and 4 with 9 minutes and change.
No safeties deep, but I still don't think they're going to blitz.
First down.
What an effort after the catch.
And a flag. Might be on the Chiefs.
Fights through the first contact.
I feel like it might be.
Appeared to pick up the first. We'll check the marker.
Going to have hands to the face on Chase. It looked like.
Oh my God, really?
Watching the one-on-one as they were going.
Another penalty on the Bengals.
There's Boyd who wants to make a significant play after having that drop in the 3rd quarter for a short touchdown.
You see how fast he gets the ball out? It's like him and Tom Brady are the two fastest in the NFL per throw.
Ooh, it's on the Chiefs.
Defensive pass interference.
Blocking the back, I thought.
I think he stood up chasing him.
Illegal use of the hands.
Oh, hands to the face on the
Defense,
Chiefs.
Number 23. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Spell it out for us. Talk a little slower.
Burrow compared him to Brady. He's got a matchup with Brady down in Tampa coming in 2 weeks.
Well, if you're throwing the ball really quick, your system matters, everything else. But the truth is, if you're going to lead the league yearly like Brady doesn't take sacks, and he gets the ball out quick, and they're always one of the top scoring teams.
First and goal. Here comes a blitz from the Chiefs again. It's not even close. Touchdown. Chris Evans. Touchdown off the takeaway. Bengals retake the lead. We got 8:54 to go.
This is a huge drive. You're trailing. Got a couple of field goals, and you've been a great red zone team. Take a look. He's out here.
Bengals had to overcome a lot on this drive, even though it was on a shorter field.
People from the Chiefs, they don't get it communicated on who has him. It's sneaky because you want to know why it's hard, Jim? He's a running back who's outside of everyone, so they don't know who's supposed to cover him. Is it the corner, the safety, the linebacker?
No one did. No one did. Extra point is
27-24.
set up by the fumble by Kelsey.
First one this year for him, and it was a big one.
And there's Evans all alone. Bengals back in front in the 4th.
Unreal. Now, the Seahawks are in a 2-minute drill, down by 3. Noah Fant wide open. Minute and 50 to go. They're at the Rams 40. Dolphins 4th and 2. 6 minutes to go. Still got their 3 timeouts, but I see why they're going for this. Oh, he got it. Jasicki caught it on his helmet. Ooh, boy. Thought that was going to get wrestled away. Back to the Rams and the Seahawks. Deep over the middle. Asking for an interception. Nobody there but Rams. Oh, Jasicki did not make that catch. Take it back. That'll be an overturned. Oh, my God. That should have been intercepted. Third and 10, Seattle. Niners are going to win this challenge and get a turnover on downs on the Dolphins and have the ball back with 5:49 to go. Just got the snap off. Lockett right at the first down on 3rd and 10 at the 30. 49ers take over in the Dolphins. Chiefs are about to get the ball back, down by 3. Still 8:50 to go. One more play the Seattle game. All right, back to Cincinnati.
A win streak of games in November and December on the line. 26 consecutive wins in those months for Kansas City.
This is literally one of the toughest teams to beat because as the season goes on, Kansas City knows themselves. So they start to learn, like, what are we good at, what are we not, and then Mahomes implements it.
Herbert doing a Chinese fire drill for the Chargers. And it's caught for a touchdown by Keenan Allen. Holy shit. Keenan Allen just bitched that defender, whoever it was. Screen to Kelsey. Don't fumble. Gain of 6.
Kelsey's going to be playing angry. You got to think the rest of this game after that strip on the last possession. Third catch, 43 yards. Mahomes goes over 200 with that completion.
Yeah, but it's a systematic game. Patience is the key to the game. We said right off the outset, and he's done that today. At some point, you got to put your Superman cape on, don't you?
I thought he wore it all the time.
Still wearing it. But right here, it's
3rd and 1 for the Chiefs.
They couldn't get out of those drop 8 coverages.
Pacheco 1 yard short. 3rd and 1 coming up. That was Pratt on the tackle.
Here comes the big people coming in. You got the extra O-lineman. Kelsey goes off the field.
Lucas Niang, who returned just a couple weeks ago.
1st and goal, Seattle at the 8. They got 3 timeouts. They should take one here. 41 seconds.
Will be an eligible receiver on this play for what it's worth.
They got nobody on the field that makes you think.
Sean McVay's never lost that much in his life. They fake the run to the fullback and flip it to Pacheco. 1st down, Chiefs.
Bates tried to challenge him, but Pacheco got to
That was a
the
good
line.
play call. I like that.
From the studio in New York.
Keenan Allen, action, better than words.
How about this, guys? 4th and 12, 35-yard touchdown pass.
4th and 12, that Chargers touchdown was on with Keenan Allen. 4th and 12. Herbert is the best 4th and forever quarterback I've ever seen. I shit on the Chargers, but I'm a big Herbert fan.
4th and 12. Justin Herbert. These young quarterbacks. It's Mahomes, Burrow, Herbert, Allen.
There's Kelsey. Gain of 14 and a 1st.
Uh-oh, you just poked the bear. You can see his energy right now. He's like, all right. It's a perfect route. He has the ability. I mean, Kelsey does so many things that literally aren't done the route. Like on the piece of paper you get, you're like, here's your route, okay? They give you the playbook, and he's like, okay, but I'm going to kind of do it this way. And they all let him do it because he's always right. And once you get that adjustment with a guy who can see it, really hard to not allow him to do it every play.
From midfield as Kelsey goes to the sideline for this snap. He's got more in motion. McKinnon. Boy, you see that quickness every time he gets a chance.
Chiefs sticking with the run late in the game.
He's done really good today, other than running
Touchdown Seattle, DK Metcalf
inside, behind us, Wiley.
on Jalen Ramsey.
Shows you that it's easier to go downhill.
That's funny.
I'm impressed with the commitment to
Old Gino came through in the clutch again.
26 passes and 50 plays. Usually really hard to beat the Chiefs when they have balance. And you don't have to have balance. You don't have to run it. You just have to be efficient with it when you do it.
There's a 2nd and 4 time. Run it again.
Check 1st down at the 40 on the Bengals side of the field.
This is a really interesting time right here.
And Romo just started that sentence right before I was going to say it. Look at the clock. There's 5:30 to go, and the Chiefs are running the ball a lot. What's that tell you?
And never let Burrow
They're like, yep, we're going to drain this clock, get a touchdown, go up by 4, and give you like a minute at most.
5 yard.
And we're going to drain your last 2 timeouts. 25 runs, 26 passes in this game. That's as balanced as the Chiefs have ever been.
That's why you can't
And the Bengals are 28-28
give the other team
pass
the
to
ball.
run.
The only reason Cincinnati has the lead is Kelsey gave him the ball.
From the 40, 1st down.
Mahomes, don't do that. You've got to get rid of it. You could say Smith-Schuster was in the area and he was out of the pocket.
Really disciplined containment. This is one of the keys against Mahomes is contain, but don't allow him to take it out past the sideline. And you see the athleticism for such a big guy. Hubbard on the other side, 94. Hendrickson there. That's what's giving him a little trouble when he's trying to move outside the pocket. These guys are long, tall, and still can run.
They're at great ends.
Yes, they are.
2nd and 10. A 27-24 ball game. Cincinnati. The same final score. The same score as the final of the AFC Championship game.
The game is so similar to last time. It's like a combination of the last 2 games. McKinnon sets them up 3rd and 3 now. They are in field goal range.
Now 3rd and 3.
But they obviously have, you know, bigger ideas.
That was, could have been a huge play. Mike Hilton coming all the way across from the other side. 3rd and 3, you got everything at your disposal. You can run it. You saw him do it on 3rd and 4 when they scored a touchdown in the first half. That's abnormal. But if you get that kind of look, you can run it. I would snap it here. Throw a touchdown before they get set up. That took forever. The Bengals getting out. Trying to see if it's man-to-man or zone.
Big play by Christian McCaffrey. That could go a long way in helping the 49ers win that game. Oh, Mahomes, look out. Look out from behind. Tripped, sacked. At the 36. This would be a long field goal. Look at the Bengals being clutch again. And Mahomes is hobbling. They got it. Yeah, take the field goal here. Try the field goal. And Mahomes is hurt. He can't walk. I mean, he's walking, but barely. Check him out while you got a minute. 55-yard attempt.
Made a 62-yarder earlier this season.
You've always thought he's one of the best.
Gotta hook it. Gotta hook it.
Oh, wide right. Wide right. Oh, Bengals take over with a 3-point lead. Lance was right. Gotta hook it. Gotta hook it. And it didn't hook. I have never seen Mahomes react like that. You see him just now? Mahomes never loses his cool like he just did. No matter what the situation. He is pissed. The Rams have 26 seconds. They're on a 3rd and 16 from their own 20 down by 4. So false start now. Make that 3rd and 21 with 26 seconds left. Down by 4. And they're about to react to the missed field goal on red zone here for the Chiefs. The Kelsey fumble is really going to cost the Chiefs the game. I had a feeling that field goal wouldn't make it. Butker's not been himself this year. 4th and 21 for the Rams. Bradley Chubb just sacked Purdy on a really dumb play call by the 49ers there. Game on the line. Picked off. Seahawks win. And the Rams are going to be 3-9. And Seattle's 7-5. I think Stafford might come back and give it one more year with the Rams, maybe. I don't know if he should.
As we look at the game-clinching play for Seattle, Seattle wins against the Rams at SoFi Stadium. Earlier in the season, Seattle won against the Chargers at SoFi Stadium. They're comfortable here, evidently, and the Seahawks...
And the 49ers trying to go backwards here. And Debo got him back down to the 10, though, to make this field goal easy. All right, Bengals have a 3-point lead, 3:19 to go. The Chiefs have 3 timeouts. So it's not over, but if Burrow's on the field and you're the Bengals, you got to feel good about your chances. Yeah, Purdy did a lot of good today. I know he made like a couple of little mistakes, but it didn't cost them the game.
Should have, but great effort by Chase. Gets 8.
I think Kansas City, that was really smart. They almost let him get the extra 2 so he could get out of bounds.
Got him out. Stop the
clock. That was actually big. That's
almost right. I was thinking that too.
More important than the extra 2 yards. A yard.
Raiders 3rd and 4, 7-point lead, 5 minutes to go. Adams with a one-handed catch. Holy hell. Adams is 11 yards away from a 200-yard game.
23 for 29 passing. P-Ryan's got 19 for 87. So it's hard to think they're going to get a stop here without something dramatically different happening.
P-Ryan just busted up the gut for a big run. Yeah, start looking at your timeouts now, Kansas City.
You're going to see the big hole right there, just clearing out the entire side. And this is
Timeout called by the Chiefs.
This is one of the Achilles heels of, it's just hard to get great offensive skill talent and a great defense at the same time, right? It's just rare. Kansas City's done a really good job. They went into the secondary, but Karlaftis is playing
48-yard field goal for the 49ers to take a 9-point lead. Good. 26-17 with 2:03 to go.
Operating from the gun.
He's got to come in. One of these guys.
Bengals are in field goal range, but
Tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes and a news-making interview with the president of France. Followed by the CBS holiday special, Fit for Christmas, plus East New York.
Oh yeah, Buffalo fans are loving this. You are right about that.
They have one remaining as the Bengals are trying to figure out a way to
Ravens fans are stressed out right now, though.
3 times in 2022.
I mean, it simply was. You know what's crazy is Burrow at such a young age, he become the second person quarterback to only 2 people ever have beaten Mahomes 3 times.
Brady.
Just Brady and him if he wins this.
But he'd be the only one to do it consecutive.
Yes, nobody else has done it consecutive, but
Burrow and the Bengals trying to stay even as far as a record with the Ravens. Ravens have the head-to-head on their first matchup. They'll be meeting the last week of the regular season.
Here they come. The edges are coming. Throw something quick right here. A bubble. Something outside.
Look in the slot. That's where it's going. That's where he wanted to go. You can't take a sack here. He doesn't. He gets a yard, but goes down hard. Timeout. 3rd down. 2:54. Say, do not take a sack there. At least get a field goal here and make it a little harder on the Chiefs if you don't just get the first down and run the clock out on them.
Really good job at lately. Like I said, 4 sacks in the last 3 games coming in here. But that's
3rd and 5, 2:55, they say.
That sense that there's more time. I mean, you can't see everything. And so he all of a sudden wiggles through areas and does things you're like, that can't keep happening. And he always creates them. It's just a unique gift that he's been given.
And that was the last time out for the Kansas City Chiefs. As Cincinnati will face,
this is the
3rd and 5 from the 32.
Yep, this is the play right here.
That really can determine a game other than the actual game-winning play.
Yeah.
This
is it.
Yeah. I know it's really risky, but
I just have a great feeling about the Bengals here going late into the season, even though they're going to have a tough schedule. This is the first game of their tough schedule, and they look like they might be able to close it out. 3rd and 5. A little quick pass to Chase. Oh! Ooh, they're giving him the first. I thought he was short by a yard. You got to review that. Kansas City can't challenge, though. They're out of fucking timeouts, and we're not inside 2 minutes. Oh, he did get it. He did get the first down. Hot damn. You couldn't really see from the other side, but the pylon cam showed it. First down. But he did get out of bounds. He did get out of bounds, though. So that's a free timeout for Kansas. So they got that timeout and now the 2-minute warning. So it's not quite over yet, but getting pretty late in the day.
And they had 2 guys there to wrap him up, but he's just so quick, his burst.
Oh, Piron got 7 there. See, the Chiefs defense just, you can't trust them.
And he's got another 49 yards in the receiving game.
The Bengals are unbelievably complete on
The
offense.
Bengals are so clutch.
Offensive unit.
This team's fucking remarkable, man.
The offensive line only had one return.
It's unreal how clutch they are.
Williams, the left tackle,
They started off shit this year. They were 0-2, and then they lost to Baltimore at one point.
everything, but it's simple.
They were ugly 0-2. They got their ass beat by this. Well, they didn't really get their ass beat, but they didn't play well against the Steelers or the Cowboys, and they lost to the Ravens, which has been haunting them all year long.
Finishing this off without something.
Timeout called by Zach Taylor. By the way, there was a defensive touchdown scored just a few moments ago by the 49ers. So the
49ers scored on defense. Wow.
With 2 minutes to go.
It's a red letter day for the Buffalo Bills.
A lot of Cincinnati fans residing in Buffalo right now.
Well, I mean, you can tell even by today. Truly, home
The
field
Bills need that 1 seed. They have not had it. It's Kansas City every fucking year.
If Cincinnati
1 year it was Baltimore, and then the last 2 years it was Kansas City. So Buffalo's never had the 1 seed. They haven't gotten the bye or home field throughout.
But the Bills, of course, back in October, won the head-to-head and have the tiebreaker. Put the Bills
Baltimore had it.
on top of their
Kansas
division,
City had it.
but it would put them on top
Actually,
of the
Tennessee
division.
had it. Then Kansas City had it.
As of a year ago,
Or maybe it's the other way around. Tennessee had it last year, excuse me.
the bye, and then these quarterbacks, to be at home, they are 10%, 15, 20% better because they can talk, change.
First down, it's over.
Yes, we see upsets all the time. But
No matter
that's
what
gonna
happens.
continue every year.
They're going to throw for it. Oh! Sack. Now that's brutal. You couldn't have done.
That was
2 minute warning. Now it's 3rd and long. Yeah, Romo's right now. It's really not over. Unless. Yeah, so the Bengals at the very least should go up 30-24 if they have to give the ball back. And then Mahomes will have like a minute with no timeouts. But still, you've seen it before. This could be a very intense last 2 minutes. Burrow took that sack, put him back on 3rd and 11. You can't take that sack there. That and the Bengals, Chase got out of bounds twice on this drive. That could have killed some clock. They got out of bounds twice. Burrow takes a bad sack. It's just enough to give the Chiefs hope. That win probability took a slight hit there for the Bengals if you look at the graph. Just a little hit. Not only do I feel bad for Broncos fans, I feel bad for anybody who has to watch a Broncos game and anybody who has to play the Denver Broncos, even though you're probably going to win. You just know it's going to be a slog of a game, though. Sorry, they were showing Ravens-Broncos highlights, if there were any, just now.
This is all the vacations. Come see. And by Allstate, reminding you that football
Just went from 3rd and 4 to 3rd and 11.
Tony, you were shocked by that last play call.
Well, I understand they were trying to get a little cute for me, but they call timeout at 2:05. They do it because they say we could throw it. Even if it's incomplete, the clock would stop anyway at the 2-minute warning. Problem is the quarterback kind of held on to it a little long. He didn't want to have an incompletion. So now all of a sudden you're in a 3rd and long. Turnovers can happen. Anything. It's almost like you have to play safe.
Incompletion there would have been harmless. It was going to be the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 4, 3rd and 4. You could have gotten the first down. Now the game is.
I'm not going to say what the Chiefs should do on defense here. I'll probably be wrong.
From the 28.
Pressure on Burrow. Caught. First down. Game over. No way. Game over. Bengals win it again. 3-0 against the Chiefs. 3 straight. When I saw the Chiefs get that pressure, I thought there was a chance.
Into the middle with the game on the line, and he made it look easy. Williams trying to guard Higgins there, and Higgins showing why he's
3 straight against the Mahomes Chiefs.
right there with Chase. That was good defense by Williams, but wow, the Bengals have just beaten the Chiefs 3 straight times. You did not think you were gonna say that.
That defense just can't match up with Cincinnati. It's the Chiefs' defense more than anything. They just can't match up with this personnel. They really can't. That is the difference in these 3 games they've played. I know Mahomes choked on his own shit in the championship game, but generally, this personnel is just too strong for a defense like the Chiefs. The Chiefs would have to change everything they do schematically to even have a chance, and a team's not going to do that.
Are 20-2 against everybody in the league other than Cincinnati if they're 0-3.
Wow, this is the ebb and flow of this season. It's just different. It's just the best
8-4 Bengals.
changed 3 or 4 times this year.
What a last month this is going to be for all the seedings, the divisions.
And they're about to switch us to Chargers Raiders, so I guess I'll stick around and watch the last little bit of that,
Raiders.
much as I'd like to end the stream. We got bonus football. Bengals win 27-24. Let's see what's going on with the Chargers and the Raiders.
Cincinnati able to beat Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Enjoyed it, partner. That was a game. That was
Woo-wee.
This rivalry is growing, and
3 straight
never thought I'd say it's a
Bengals over Chiefs.
going against the Chiefs, but right now Cincinnati has their number, and there's a chance we'll be seeing
See that again, probably.
Buffalo.
Buffalo, number 1 seed for now.
AFC.
5 games to go.
Final score, Cincinnati 27.
5 games to go for everybody.
24. For Tony Tracy and Gene Jitnant saying someone from Cincinnati. Let's go to JB in New York.
All right, Jim, we're taking you now to the contest of Chargers at Vegas. Let's join the announcers at that one. Greg Gumbel, Adam Archuleta, and A.J. Ross for that contest.
Turn off the Xbox now.
It is Sebastian Joseph Day.
2:37 to go, and the Raiders have the ball trying to close it out. Got a 7-point lead.
Welcome to those of you who have been watching the NFL on CBS elsewhere here. 2:37 remaining in regulation. The Las Vegas Raiders with a 27-20 lead, and they own the football. Timeout situation. Raiders have 2 remaining. The Chargers have 1.
So a first down would almost end it for the Raiders. Told you the Chargers suck.
Critical game for these Chargers.
Chargers got lucky last week that they played a team shittier than them when it comes to coaching.
Trying for number 7 to catch up with the Jets in the wild card race. 2nd and 6 as Sebastian Joseph Day is up to the sideline. 180. Jacobs to the outside, breaking tackles across midfield. It appears to be enough for a first down.
First down, Josh Jacobs.
Greg, you can't ask for
Chargers
much more
take their
from
last
Brandon
time out.
Staley. You have an extra player at the edge to make this play.
Early on, the interception
Yeah, Carr had an unlucky pick 6 there in the first quarter.
by Bryce Callahan.
Hey, Raiders, think you're going to re-sign Josh Jacobs now? Fucking hey.
But twice, and then Keenan Allen with this gem. It's been that kind of a day. Herbert with 294 yards. Chargers with 345 total. Raiders with 386.
And really the story of this game, at least for the first 2.5 or 3 quarters, was the fact that Justin Herbert had absolutely 0 time to set up to throw the football. He has been under heavy pressure this game. And you saw in there, 2 drives ago, they're finally able to hit some chunk plays down the field and get a touchdown out of it. But that's been the story for most of this game.
Finish them off, Raiders. I'll go to the 2-minute warning here.
Just short. Clock continues to move.
Look at the Raiders getting on a little bit of a hot streak right now. It's too late, but play it out, see what happens.
To make a tackle, to force a 3rd and 6, a free player, but you missed the tackle, and now you need a miracle.
2 minutes to play here in Las Vegas.
Hold on, I got to go read Skip Bayless's dumbass tweets about how Burrow's better than Mahomes, even though he's not. But Burrow's pretty fucking great.
Well, let's talk about that Kansas City at Cincinnati.
Potential all-time great. And yeah, you're right. The Chiefs get the Broncos twice, Houston, Seattle, and the Raiders. Yeah, the Chiefs will be fine. 14-3, a shot at the 1 seed. 13-4, worst.
The catch, and then you always have to pay attention to this. We don't pay attention to Joe Burrow. We think about the throwing, everything, but he's a good runner, more athletic than we give him credit for. So that was awesome. And this throw right over the head of T. Higgins. And T. Higgins, all 6 foot, I guess 5 of him, he reaches in the end zone for the touchdown. But working the pocket, throwing to running back Evans that time. Joe Burrow worked the pocket great. He ran for 46 yards.
Yep, Skip tweeted, Joe Burrow, greater than. He put all the greater than signs.
46 rushing yards. Samaje P. Ryan, the Bengals did everything. They threw it well, he played well, and they ran the ball well.
And the defense played well. Louis Arumo, once again, held another team to under 300 yards passing. Big sack there in the 3rd down in the 4th quarter that forced Kansas City to punt the ball, and he never really got it back.
You know, listening to you guys talk about Joe Burrow, the nickname is Joe Cool, and he really is that. Versus the blitz today, 6 for 7, 78 yards.
I will say that Evan McPherson's better than Harrison Butker. I will say that.
Actually is cool under pressure in the pocket.
You know, I know it was 4th and 3 there, and Andy elected to go for a field goal. And we're all sitting here going, I wonder why he's doing that. And I saw Patrick Mahomes was limping, so I don't know if that had something to do with that decision. And that field goal obviously was missed. But that 3rd and 11 pass at the end of the game, you know, this is why you don't want to give the Bengals the ball back, because most likely
losing his voice.
Ball back from them.
Right.
Playoff implications possibly could be home field advantage in this situation for the Bengals in the playoffs. This team again.
Buffalo's now the #1 seed.
Yeah.
In the AFC. Wow, it's amazing.
Buffalo versus Cincinnati coming up, and oh my God.
For their 3rd straight. Let's get you
That game doesn't even seem real.
The Chargers at the Raiders, and join the announcers out there, Greg Gumbel, Adam Archuleta, and AJ Ross.
Last season, week 18 of the regular season, the Raiders knocked off the Chargers 35-32 in overtime, knocking LA out of the postseason. Trying to do the same to their playoff hopes here today. Jacobs.
Chargers handled the Raiders pretty easily earlier this year, so I'm kind of surprised by this game. But then again, I'm not, because Brandon Staley sucks. He's like Arthur Smith with a better quarterback. He sucks.
To maybe get this ball with, 30, 35, 40 seconds left.
He's got big Adam Gase energy. I get from this jackass. Not saying he's as bad as Adam Gase, but he radiates the same energy to me. Just like Arthur Smith does.
You've got to make something happen here if you're the Chargers.
Jacob to the 40. Still 2 yards short of a first down.
Run this clock all the way down. Call the timeout. Punt it, pin them deep. They got to score a touchdown and kick the extra point to tie you up.
Here comes Derek Carr to the sideline. Jacobs last week, 229 rushing yards. He has tacked on 144 today. Devontae Adams, he has been spectacular as usual.
Raiders have successfully pulled themselves out of the running for the first overall pick these last 3 weeks. Yeah, the Raiders should get another easy win Thursday, but yeah, after that it gets rough. They got to play the Chiefs again. They have a chance to beat the Patriots and the Steelers. I'll give the Raiders those two, probably. Patriots are shit offensively. If they don't hire a proven offensive coordinator, Mac Jones should ask for a fucking trade after this year. Because they're terrible.
Onto the field comes A.J. Cole.
Make it a high punt.
Drake Carter. There you see him back at his own 10-yard line.
See, the real interesting decision would be if the Chargers only needed a field goal. But now, since they need to get a touchdown with no timeouts left, certainly you want to make Herbert go the length of the field with just about 25 seconds left.
Cole pops it up. And this one will bounce inside the 10 and will be down by the special teams of the
Pin the Chargers at the 10 with 22 seconds, no timeouts. They need a touchdown. And if you get the touchdown, go for 2. If. Big if.
Do they have a rally in the
Look at the Tennessee Titans tumbling down the playoff standings. And the Bengals are rising.
We've seen some pretty amazing things. We saw Kansas City with 13 seconds. On Thanksgiving, we saw the Buffalo Bills, but those were situations where you just needed
3 teams in the AFC East. Hell, 4 teams in the NFC East in playoff contention. That's even wilder.
You need a miracle to happen. Herbert. Incomplete. Intended for Josh Palmer. 17 seconds on the clock. Herbert today, 26 of 44 for 294 and a touchdown.
Considering the circumstances, with all the pressure that he had in the first half, and with zero ability to set up and throw the football, he's had a really good fourth quarter, but it just doesn't look like it's going to be enough today.
Herbert, under pressure, throws, and that's complete, middle of the field.
Schoolyard bullshit.
This is
Eckler's going to get out of bounds here. Okay, not a bad play. 8 seconds. Still nearly impossible, but that was about as well executed as you could have hoped for. They're trying to set themselves up for a Hail Mary. They almost got there.
Pretty slick little pitch by Allen. Did you see that? That was really well designed.
Herbert can throw the ball from 60 yards away. I think. If he rolls out, sets his feet, and heaves that fucker down the field. Oh, tackled in bounds. They would have had a shot at the Hail Mary. Raiders win. What's that, 3 in a row now?
The Raiders doing damage yet again to the Charger hopes.
I like the Raiders. Josh McDaniels is a douche, but I like the Raiders. And oh, look at that. The Chargers fall a little further behind as I figured they would. And this stream is coming to a not so dramatic close. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And we'll see you guys. We'll stream the Monday night game, I think. It's Bucks at Saints. And as ridiculous as it sounds, that game has major implications. So we'll check it out. Till then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.